good thing you're ducking.
See, I was hiding from the chat, man. I was hiding.
We're putting on the goggles for the inevitable onslaught.
I just had to hide under the bar. I had a feeling you were gonna get thrown at.
Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. How's it going? Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Welcome on in. We had Varnus. Welcome on in, Z, Mojo, Sap, and Vander. Hello. Welcome on in. How's it going, everybody?
There's a wild sap?
There's a Sap.
Yeah.
Sap decided to throw... Sap chose violence today.
I could choose violence. Should have. I could choose violence.
Violence?
War crime?
How's it going? Good morning, Scorpy. How's it going? Welcome on in.
Good morning.
Vander, thank you for using the !guest command. One of the commands I actually just turned on for, or just made today for these type of things, so that you guys can see whoever it is that I'm interviewing easily without actually using the collab command.
Yeah, that would actually be something interesting depending on how many days of the week you do the nest. So coming soon.
Coming soon? Oh, I could do coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So for anybody who might be tuning in that doesn't know you, I know you've been around my content a lot, but we haven't directly interacted outside of raids.
True.
Do you mind doing a introduction for yourself?
Shoot, what is it? Oh god. Hello, it's Scorpy, your neighborhood daily dose of cat possession, Ghost Edition. Wrong way, but you get what I meant. It's 9 a.m. Don't judge me. I'm brain dead. Well, I'm just dead in general, but we don't talk about that.
So, is there a reason for choosing the ghost cat design?
Which part of the design? Like the lore or the model?
We'll start with the visual aspect. And
so, the ghost cat design started with mostly blue and whites, to be honest, because white ghost. So that's why I do the white ears, white tail. But then it kind of merged into blue because apparently cats can't normally see blue.
Interesting.
It was an interesting fact that I decided to add into the model itself.
Okay.
So, becoming a possessing human, I made it into the lore that suddenly, oh my god, blue is not my favorite color. And then the pink floof started from me seeing a ear floof that was broken when making my model, because the ear floof automatically turned pink, and I'm like, cotton candy ghost cat. So that happened.
Design choices where program just goes, yep, no, this is the thing now.
Pretty much. Design choices were made by an ADHD cat, man.
That's really funny, actually.
My model is the epitome of the 3 a.m. sprints around your house screaming.
Oh my god. That's like one of those moments where I'm sitting there like, I need to message Scorpy about things, but I know that she's a crackhead and up at all hours of the night, so we're just going to message her anyways and don't care about what time of day it is because I know she's probably going to respond.
Exactly. Unless I'm legitimately sleeping, I'll usually respond.
And the way I could tell is if there's a little green circle next to your name on Discord, you're awake.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I'll be honest, it's one of the few things that I've noticed with VTubers. Usually they set their stuff to either do not disturb or like the yellow automatic, the moon thing.
Yeah.
Like, they purposely set it to that. I don't give a crap if you tag me. Like, I'm online when it says I'm online.
Like earlier this week, it was like 2 a.m. and I was like trying to like do my schedule for the week, which I didn't realize until the next day. I had a spelling mistake on one of the days, but I was too lazy to go back and fix it. And I was like, I normally tag people on Discord on this, but it's like 2 a.m. and I'm like, we're not going to tag her on Discord, but we'll tag her on Twitter.
Valid. Valid.
I know what kind of content you create, but for anybody who might be new, what kind of content do you typically create?
Oh god.
Outside of crackhead hours.
Oh, you mean all hours aren't crackhead hours? Mostly crackheaded streams between Rust, Fortnite, many games. I am a very variety-esque streamer. Working on doing TikTok content as well, but that's kind of whenever I have time.
I certainly appreciate the TikTok grind. I'm
Like,
taking a small break for mental sake from
valid.
pushing TikToks out. Granted, a lot of it's clip based, but I was starting to get into like doing captioning and stuff like that, and that's very time consuming.
Very, like, I'll be honest, I don't bother with clips. It is way a lot of effort, I'll be honest.
It's funny because I remember talking to you a while ago about TikTok, and you're like, yeah, clips don't get very much of mine. And I'm like, clips are what give me my views.
See, Z-Lover gets me. Z-Lover gets me. If you're awake, it is crackhead hours.
So I think you'll appreciate Z. Z is going to be. She's been in the bar before, but she's going to. I'm doing a New Year's open nest. Not on New Year's, but on the 28th. If you wanna tune in for that to see her model.
Yeah.
She's a cat girl elf, so she definitely has that crackhead energy.
Honestly, it's why I haven't fixed the twitch in my model when I move, where it like suddenly moves, is because it's just like, nah, crackhead hours. It's fine. Like, you can visibly see the hair strands twitch, and I wanted to fix it, and I'm like, nah, it fits. It's my personality now.
So outside of Twitch, it's mostly just gaming content for you, right?
Pretty much. I think I've done a single cooking stream. I want to get more into cooking streams, not gonna lie.
Ooh.
Because I was sponsored by HelloFresh a bit ago, and I decided to cook one of the meals on stream, and it was actually really fun hanging out with everybody and just like making food.
Speaking of crackhead energy, hello, Kisa.
Food motivated cat, man. Food motivated cat. So it's like I can chill and actually hang out with everybody without actually having to focus on a game at the same time. So I do want to make that maybe a weekly thing, but that's something I actually have to focus on figuring out recipes and stuff that I haven't done before.
I'm gonna turn that timer off. The flashing lights timer. There's probably not gonna be flashing lights on the stream.
Aww.
Scorpio's just like, bet.
Here, you have this instead.
Are you so here's an interesting question. It's gonna be a two-parter. We're gonna be combining two of the questions that I sent you. Are you potentially looking to change your content in the future, and do you have any long-term goals for your channel?
So, potentially changing content. I think I've talked with you about this in private. I am potentially moving some content over to Fansly.
Okay.
As well as I am debating doing model changes soon. We'll see. Content-wise, probably not. I enjoy my content too much. Like, I play a lot, way too much Rust on my off time, much less on stream. On top of Fortnite, I do the same thing. So it's like, I actually have fun doing it. So it's like,
right. certainly don't blame you with the new Fortnite season.
I actually like the season, but I wish they would nerf some things.
The I only got to play once, but I've seen a couple people playing it. It looks like a lot of fun.
It's welcome to Hammertown this freaking season.
Yes. It seems like the hammer is very unwieldy though.
Stop, Hammertown.
One of the issues that reoccurs with Fortnite is it's like, hey, let's put in a very high mobility weapon, and then everybody's gonna complain about it and then not do anything about it for the entire season.
I mean, the dirt bikes are pretty mobility as well. I'm enjoying the dirt bikes. Like a solid hour straight, me and Sky were doing dirt bike quests while playing Fortnite. Like we were sitting on a mountain the entire match just doing dirt bike quests. Like no one messed with us like half the match because we were just sitting on a single like one of the snowy cliffs. I think it was near the Lonely Labs. We just kept driving up the mountain and just jumping off repeatedly. For a solid like 10 minutes straight.
Oh my god. I can confirm.
Yeah, I think we were actually streaming during that. But like it became dirt bike content.
That's great. That's
and not even real dirt bike content. It's Fortnite dirt bikes, so it's better.
Oh my god. That reminds me of like was it last season Fortnite? It's like, hey, we're gonna do a Rocket League collab, and it's like, here's a couple quests for it. It's like, okay, 5 minutes later, done with it. Still have no idea how to work the car, but sure. What is your lore? I've actually never heard your lore, so this could be interesting.
Oh, get ready for crackhead. So,
get ready for crackhead.
Let me stretch real quick because this is gonna be deep. Deep. Button. Deep. Anyways, so do you want TLDR or the full lore?
You can go into the full lore if you want.
So was originally a live cat, yeah, normal cat doing the 4-legged stompy stomp in the road.
In the road.
And then there was a human that was like, well, human as in, hey, I'm possessing a human here, you know?
Yeah.
Human be like, oh, there's a cat in the road. I'm gonna go take it. And then there's a car that goes vroom, like blasting Carmel dancing down the road.
Oh no!
I think there's a Corolla, freaking silver-esque Corolla. And then it slams into both me and the human. Human dead. Me dead. My soul goes vacuum because 9 lives into the human, and now I'm just here. And now I'm just my lazy ass catness inside of the human.
Z would like you to zoom in on your face because she wants your
on my face. Okay. Is this, how's this? Hello.
She Lorg.
Am Lorg now. Not Sab, just like we got the crackhead TLDR.
Okay, here we go. Where is it? Just out here, just gonna start playing the Attack on Titan opening for you.
Jaeger. That's the only word I need. I know, and that is Jaeger. Totally not an alcoholic, I promise. Then again, why am I in a bar if I'm not?
What would actually be your drink of choice?
Oh, difficult. Because, like, I'm the poor man's alcoholic. I make my drinks at home questionably.
Heavy-handed and hoping for tomorrow.
No, not quite. Like, I'm a very lightweight, I'll be honest. Like 3 shots in and I'm like off my ass. Like I told you earlier with the caffeine thing, same goes for alcohol.
Okay.
So I normally do at home because I don't like bar settings. Like there's always that weird smell in bars. Not
It
saying
can
your
be.
bar smells, but like like the ones that you normally go to. Like that weird
Yes.
like alcohol mixed with cigarettes mixed with sweat type thing.
Yes. I will tell you that there are
Bar doesn't look like it smell, I promise.
this bar is also very well ventilated because you know, entrances in the ceiling and whatnot where I can fly in and out of.
Exactly.
So it's very clean.
Exactly. On top of most of the time I can't deal with drunk people, so
That's fair.
I prefer just mix my own things. But yeah, I mix like almost like a screwdriver kind of. I do vanilla vodka mixed with Sunny D because I'm an adult child. And it tastes like a dreamsicle almost because it has
Oh
the
my
vanilla
God.
in the vodka.
Also, I hope you don't mind
I
being
call it a
turned into
dreamsicle screwdriver.
I hope you don't mind being turned into a slime rancher slime because that's what Z's going to be doing to you.
Oh, I don't mind at all. I love art. I'm an art hoe connoisseur of sorts.
just look at your media posts about
Honestly. Honestly, just look at my Twitter. Like, I'm always like, art? Give, please. Let me touch it. I want to see my face in your style. Give me. Me loving art, also me a poor VTuber.
So actually, this is going to be another two-parter. How long have you been streaming and or VTubing, and what got you into both?
Shoot, when was your debut? Because I had my re-debut on the same day.
Let's see, March. Mine was 22nd of March. Was my debut for streaming and VTubing.
So on the 27th, I think, because I said it early for my re-debut.
Okay.
On the 27th will be my 2-year mark in March.
Oh, okay.
Because I was only streaming for a year at the time of my re-debut. Because I'd gone from Vroid model to Vroid model till I finally settled on a Scorby design.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Which I still play around with Vroid occasionally.
Have you been doing VTubing the whole time?
I think I did one face stream when I first started, but I deleted it. And then I was like, this makes me uncomfy. I'm going to find an ulterior method to streaming because it's still fun. But, and then immediately finding out, oh, hey, VTubers exist. And then going down the whole freaking rabbit hole for a couple months before debuting as VTuber officially.
That's fair. Okay, that's fair. How did you find out that VTubers were a thing? Did you like find somebody specific? Did you do some research?
I was doing research initially to see like ulterior methods of streaming, but like not immediately being a full like no cam streamer.
Okay.
Because like I still like there being an aspect of like personalization on the screen, right?
Yes.
But I don't want to show my face. I don't like my face.
You mean VTubing? You mean there's a method of streaming that exists that you can still be expressive and interact with viewers without actually having to like set up the room or set up a webcam and give away your actual like face and stuff like that?
And potentially getting swatted? What?
I mean, that can still happen, but
not as often with VTubers though.
True.
That's like some Amaranth type stuff.
Yes. Yes.
Like, given the situation Amaranth went through recently, yeah. Me, who follows Amaranth's Twitter but doesn't actually watch their streams.
I mean, It depends on what type of content you're in for.
That's valid. I don't like the bathtub streams. I was borderline tempted to do a VR chat stream where I just sit inside of a pool, like fully clothed and everything in the bathtub section just to troll people.
It's not like Vix hasn't done a VTuber
True.
hot tub stream.
I know. That was actually really fun though. I'll be honest, I was there. Like as much as I don't talk, I'm usually around, just sneakily.
So it's actually really interesting. It's always interesting to know like what part of VTubing that people landed in, because so like Vix actually found the streamer Poppy. I found the streamer Froggy Lock, and then by extension, I found Pinbun. And like just ending up in the different sections of the community, seeing like what the different things that you can do. Part of the reason that I still absolutely enjoy watching Poppy, he's very high energy, but one of the things that he does is he pushes the limits of what you can do with VTubing as a medium. Bird and order you to hydrate. Hello. Ilkinus, we call them Bird. They are the bird that brings the hydrate.
The bird is the word. Bird is the word to hydrate.
Might actually have to go get water in a little bit. But yeah, welcome on in, Bird.
I drank all my water before we get started.
Also, you could pick up a water bottle off the ground after chat just throws them on my face.
Delicious floor water.
But when I say like one of the things that I absolutely love about Poppy is like one of my favorite bits that he does is he'll mirror his model and then put it up on like an actual mirror, so it looks like he's talking to himself in the mirror, and he's doing like it's like his evil side, it's his chat side. It's just making fun of him. It's great. It's like some of the things you can do are absolutely amazing. Like I could actually mirror you, and there'd be two Scorpios on the screen.
Double Scorpius.
Well, no, I think I have to.
I don't know. Can the stream accept the crackhead energy of two dead cats?
Sky, hello. Welcome on in.
Sky!
We don't need two Scorpions.
That's how you get war crimes.
Okay, ready? We're gonna do the war crimes.
Oh.
Ready?
Gotta hype myself up. Oh. Gotta hype myself up. Christmas time is here.
We're just gonna hide.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, that looked like a biblically accurate angel for a second. I gotta do it again. How did I do that?
I don't know. How did you do that?
I don't know. I think it was this way. Oh, I did it.
We're hiding chat.
Oh, I'm just like the world's inner demon. It's fine. Oh, not the spooky eyes. Not the spooky eyes. Oh no.
How could you? Wait, hold on. We gotta.
Are you sneaking around on your knees? Woo.
You got games on your phone?
You look like you lost a game of Where's Your Nose?
Can I see your phone so I can buy V-Bucks?
No, I used all my V-Bucks.
You use all your V-Bucks? Oh.
I
Do you at
used
least get Victoria Royale with V-Bucks?
No. I play dirt bike. I play dirt bike with my V-Bucks. Oh, is Deku out tonight? Oh yeah, today's the 16th, isn't it?
Oh, wait. Did they put Deku in the game?
Yes, they're putting Deku in the game.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Good thing I actually do still have V-Bucks.
Oh my
Looks
god.
like I know what I'm doing after this.
Scorpio's just like, no, I'm on Fortnite at the same time as this.
No, I'm gonna be on my phone. I have a doctor's appointment later, and my doctor's gonna be like, "What is wrong with you? You're like a boomer playing Fortnite on your phone while at a doctor's appointment."
Deku Bakugo, All Might, and the Gravity chick? Oh my god.
Oh shoot! I need to get All Might. 100% only getting All Might. Let's go. All Might content. Let's go.
Listen, being Bakugo, being able to use the Kamehameha and doing the default dance on Master Chief.
So here's the thing. A weird fact about Scorpy. I actually have All Might's ringtone from the anime as my ringtone in real life.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Like, here, let me pop it up on my phone.
Never fear, I am here.
Where is it? Any miss sounds? Where is it?
I need to watch more anime.
This might sound bad, like, over my mic, but... Like, I wish I was kidding. It's just like a phone call is here with All Might like calling thing in the background. Like, as dorky as it is, I love All Might, man. Man is the true himbo.
Oh my god, literally the superhero himbo. He's self-aware about it too, which is great. Oh my god.
Mans is the true himbo. I am 100% buying All Might later today with my V-Bucks.
Oh my god.
You're just gonna see freaking All Might Detroit smashing things. And you're just like, Scorpy.
I hear the voice of 1,000 voices ending all at once. And just Detroit Smash Scorpy, what are you doing?
No, it's fine. I'm protecting the town.
It's all right. Whenever people say like, "Oh man, you play Fortnite? What do you like? Why do you play Fortnite?" So it's like because I like ending kids' careers.
Valid.
Setting them up for failure early. Get them used to it. I'm saving parents' wallets when their kid doesn't want to play Fortnite anymore. They got wrecked.
I'll be honest. I would prefer the brain not functioning. The All Might skin over Mr. Beast. The Mr. Beast skin looks so weird.
It does. It does look weird.
The anime one's cool though, but like the normal like Fortnite model Mr. Beast, nah. Get out of here with your weird hat, man. I don't like you or your hat.
So, question. If you could live anywhere in the world where money and logistics weren't a problem, where would it be and why?
Would it be would 6 feet under in a hole count?
Oh my god.
Give me a weird bat cave.
Scorpio here just being like, I'm Batman. But really, I'm Cat Lady.
No, just like give me a dead cat cave. That is what's going to be called, Dead Cat Cave.
It's like, Scorpio, why do you want a cave? Were you trying to be some sort of superhero? No, I just want people to leave me alone, and I want to go be a crackhead and play Rust.
No. I just want zero light coming in through my windows so that there's no glare from the computer. It's the upgrade for my mom's basement, okay?
The upgrade, which is to have no actual house and just an actual cave.
I mean, it'll be a house inside the cave. Just like you enter through a tombstone in the ground. There's like some weird lever that makes stairs. It's fine. I totally haven't thought about this before.
Oh my god!
It's like those like horror movies where you like move the book and then like the shelf moves around where it opens a door.
Oh my god!
But like that, but it makes stairs and dirt.
Have you recreated it in Rust or tried to?
No, because you can't build in the ground. It's one of those games where it's like the map is the map.
What about Minecraft?
Tempted. That would be a lot of research with pistons.
I mean, I think it's piston. I think you just add a switch to it, unless you want to make it so like you can control it like hidden.
Hidden, 100% hidden. I don't want to just build in the cave. That's boring.
It's boring.
I want to be Catman.
I won't be Catman.
I want to be Catman.
I love that. It's funny. I'm thinking about it too. Talking about crackhead energy. One of the first streams I actually joined because I think it was Carrot. The Carrot Wizard was just like, hey, my friend also debuted on this day. And I pop over to your stream like the next time you're live. And you're using your himbo PNG. Oh, no. What is it? Was it like Friendship is Manly model or whatever?
No. That was actually fan art that a friend of mine got me for my re-debut. Because I had originally like bugged them. He was like, "Hey, I want to buy this off of you." Like I had suggested the entire thing, and when he delivered it, he's like, "Don't pay me," and I'm like, "I'm gonna pay you anyways." And he's like, "Don't pay me," and I'm like, "Fine, then I'll pay Mimi and tell her to pay you." And then Mimi's like, "Don't pay him." So I just got yelled at to not pay anybody, but I still got my himbo PNG. Because at the time I was very obsessed with Magical Girl Ore, which is the Magical Girl anime that has them turn into buff dudes that just literally beat the crap out of things with their Magical Girl sticks.
I am the evil villain. Come to take away come to end the world. Magical Girl transformation. Just punch. Literally,
like they had the wands and stuff for magical girls, but to fill up to get their magic powers they literally had to fill it with blood of their enemies by slapping people with it. It's a very crackhead anime. I recommend it to everybody. Like it's not bad. Like it's not the typical magical girl anime. It's hilarious. I'm pretty sure it's actually in like a comedy section.
That's amazing.
It was one of the weirdest animes I've watched, but it still lingers in my head and I love it.
What's your favorite anime?
Oh, that's hard. I've seen so many.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot.
Like, in emotional aspects, I really liked Angel Beats.
Okay.
But in, like, shoujo cliche BS, I really liked, or on High School Host Club, but in, like, the shonen sense, I really like Magical Girl Ore. Superheroes, I really like My Hero Academia. I watched so much anime. It's not even funny.
So this, like, in terms of, like, semi-slice of life, one of my favorite ones is The Devil Was a Part-Timer.
That one was so good.
It was.
I love The Devil Is a Part-Timer. Like, I watched that partially with my boyfriend and partially, like, by myself because, like, I jumped ahead because he'd already seen it. And he kept getting bored because he's already seen it. I'm like, rude. We watched everything from the start. Like, let's go. We're gonna rewatch One Piece every single episode.
Oh my god! It's funny that you say that because I'm over here just like, yep, no, I watch Bleach.
The thing
What?
is that he's been watching One Piece since it came out. Like,
Oh my
it
god.
has been continuing with it every update. I'm
I
like,
mean,
what
I
is
feel like if you're not doing that though, it's hard to keep up.
there's so many episodes that you just don't.
I think somebody mentioned that there's a fan made version of One Piece that cuts a lot of the filler out, and we're not just talking like filler episodes. Like we're talking like if an episode is like 20 minutes long and like 5 minutes of it is filler, they edit it down where that you know that 20-minute episode is only 15 minutes long. And they don't cut out any important stuff, but like if they're sitting there powering up for 3 minutes, they take that and make it like not even 30 seconds long.
I just saw what Sky said. Wants to live underground. Also, it's boring in a cave. Not wrong though. But yeah, I watch way too much anime. Way too much. There hasn't been anything recently that was really good though. I think the most recent anime that I watched, like that's semi-recent, is Skate the Infinity. Highly recommend. Really good.
Okay.
Mild, a very, very mild boy love, but like good.
I know one of the more recent ones I watched is Fire Force. I don't even think I'm up to date with that.
I was yelled at by my boyfriend to watch that. I still haven't watched it, and it's been like how long since it came out?
It is really good. It definitely pushes the realm of fantasy, though.
Mm-hmm. Like,
I mean, people spontaneously combusting and being demons.
Mm-hmm.
And people being able to conjure fire from out of midair or whatnot. Outside of that.
Got it. So it's My Hero Fire Force. Got it.
Yeah. Everything is fire based. It's actually really interesting when you think about it. Like fire fighting fire is kind of like the whole thing. And if you like himbos, there's one of the characters who's one of the main group. He believes himself to be King Arthur, and he's really fucking dumb. His main weapon he calls an Excalibur, which is just a handle, and then his ability is he can make plasma come out of it in the shape of a sword.
Me though.
His special ability is the less he knows about something, the less he understands something, the more powerful he is, and the more he understands, the less he can actually do it.
Goddamn.
Really excited for what's coming out in January. Hell's Paradise, Misfits of Demon King Academy 2, and Solo Leveling.
Mm-hmm. This guy is very, very a weeb as well, as much as she doesn't want to admit it. We were watching, what was it? The one Sky can't remember the name. What's the one with the bitch we don't like?
The bitch we don't like.
The blonde one. I need your knowledge because my brain is dead. It's the girlfriend one where you pay them.
And one where you
Rent a Girlfriend, that's what it is. Thank you, Sky. Appreciate you.
The girlfriend one where you pay them. Rent a Girlfriend.
I couldn't remember the word rent even though I pay it once a month, okay?
We just hide those memories and pretend they don't happen.
We just ignore the PTSD of losing over $1,000 a month just to like live somewhere.
Just to exist.
Just to exist somewhere with a roof over your head, man.
Good morning. How are you?
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
I gotta hide. You're throwing objects. There's a bar fight. But I still want to see the tea though, so I'm gonna keep my head out.
Vix just woke up.
Mood though.
Sorry, I would have woken up earlier, except it's been snowing. I was gonna head out. I have to go to a body shop to sign a piece of paper to make sure the body shop can do work on my car. But it's
Yeah, I
snowing,
heard
and I'm
about
like,
that
I
weather.
don't feel like driving in currently snowing weather to go sign a piece of paper to make sure you could do work on a car.
Yeah,
So
no.
once we're
Like,
done, I'm gonna be taking a trip over there.
that's when you ask if you could do an e-signature.
I already asked.
Ah,
I was like, can I sign this digitally? They're like, well, I mean, I could send it over to you, then you have to sign it, print it out, scan it, and send it back. I'm like, I don't have my printer
that's
set
a
up.
waste of
So,
paper.
yeah. It's not so you crashed in the first place, right?
I've done that so many times though, to be honest. Like, I have a full scale printer that I scan things, send things back, fax things, and all that. I I'm lazy. I don't go places to sign things.
Yeah. It's like, actually, our printer is still over her parents' house. We still got to bring that over.
Oh no.
So here's an interesting question.
Mm. Bye, Sky.
Have a good one, Sky. Thank you for stopping by.
Have good at work. I'll see you very late at night because your work sucks.
If you could share a drink with anybody, past or present, I know I wrote historical figure, but past or present, and have a genuine conversation where they couldn't lie to you, who would you pick, and what would you talk about?
Does familial trauma count?
Yes.
Just be like, why the fuck you do this? You're a bad parent.
Wait, would you pick one of your parents?
I mean, technically, if they're not allowed to lie, they're still living. I could harass them.
Oh my god.
just throw hands.
Oh my god. Scoop
No.
is just like, nah, we're not afraid to throw hands.
See, I'm mostly open about it. I am purposely distanced from one of my parents in particular because of familial trauma. We'll put it at that.
Okay.
They live like 2 cities away. I have not answered a phone call from them since my birthday because, like, this part I'm not afraid to talk about because it's fucking funny as shit. She asked if I had sex for my birthday, and that was the last conversation I had with her. Yeah.
You don't
Reasons why I don't talk to her anymore.
you don't ask about that.
You don't, especially with your own children.
No. No. No, you don't. See, that's one of those. That would be the response I would give my parents if they were to do that. I'd be like, "Do you really want to know? Why are you asking?"
No, that was the phone call. It's like,
Viper, hello. Welcome on in.
Viper, hello.
How's it going, Viper? Welcome on in.
I'm not a dork, you're a nerd. Fight me. I'll throw hands with you too.
She'll push you off the map in Fortnite.
No. I will use my dirt bike to run into you until you hit into the storm and then go. Just like Minecraft Lego sounds.
or Roblox.
As all your stuff falls. You just know my state, man. Fight me. Fight me IRL then.
Fight you IRL in the Denny's
Maple
parking
syrup
lot.
sucker.
So question.
Mm.
What's your favorite vacation spot? And you're not allowed to say your bed or your basement. You actually have to leave the house for this one.
I'm going Disneyland. You just won the Super Bowl. Where are you going? I'm going Disneyland.
Disneyland.
The funny part is that I
hold
used to
on.
work at Disneyland.
Wait, hold on. Where you want to go? Disneyland.
Did it whirl?
Didn't whirl.
I actually haven't been to Disney World while not working.
Really?
So, yeah, because I used to work at Land, so it's like, eh. I'm actually officially not on the credential thing where I get yelled at by Disney. I used to work as Winnie the Pooh.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I actually had a training course at Disney World once.
Let me smash this.
And I haven't
smash everyone. I can make fun of Scorp for Viper for this. Frosty, you want to smash everyone?
It's okay. I make fun of him in private and in public.
So is that something that was like, was it a good experience or was it like a bad experience working for them?
It's kind of a mix of both. Job-wise, it was
I've heard so many horror stories about working for them.
It's mostly it ruins your childhood because you see Little Mermaid out back smoking a cigarette.
just picture Little Mermaid just like dropping the voice, just go get some Kino. Smoke 2 packs a day.
Like, exactly. Like, one of them actually sounded like that. And I'm like, bro, you're like, what's wrong with you?
Oh no.
Most of the people that work at Disney, because they have a very strict facial character policy, if you even start getting wrinkles, you'll get fired from that character.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Like, you can't have like any facial marring at all. Piercings, tattoos, even occasionally blemishes if they're big enough. Like, they'll send you home.
That is kind of insane.
That's why I like being a costume character.
Yeah. Although that must have been a nightmare with how hot it can get.
I cheated. I put ice packs in the head.
Oh, okay.
And like a little battery operated fan. I did the full fursuit thing before I knew about fursuits. Because like I used to live down in Cali. Was there 21 years of my life? Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
So I was raised down there. I was used to the heat. It wasn't too bad. Just like in a costume in like 100-degree weather, it's a little bit of pain, but
Scorp, the OG furball.
You know it, baby.
Scorpio out here just like, yeah, you know, I was a furry before it was cool.
I mean, in Cali, it's probably not cool because literally the heat, man, that would suck to fursuit. I forgot to lock my cat out, so I excuse my leaning. My cat's currently on me.
Is there so do you have any horror stories?
Oh, good lord. There was a kid that literally kicked me in the shin, and then their parents forced me to hold them, like, on my knee while I was bending down, and the kid immediately peed on me.
What?
The kid kicked me and then peed on me. And it took my caretaker like 15 minutes to realize what was wrong, because I was trying to signal, but like gloved hands, you know, because Winnie the Pooh doesn't have fingers. Winnie the Pooh has mittens. See, it's very hard to signal like where they can understand your signals, because you use hand signals to talk to your caretaker.
Right, because they don't want you to speak and ruin my immersion.
Yes. They don't want you to ruin the immersion. So it's like, okay. Like, it took me nudging them with my foot and pointing at my leg and like doing like weird water motions with my hands like for like 15 minutes for them to understand what happened.
Oh no.
To where I can go and get like one of the different costumes because they give you a second set just in case something like that happens because they have to be dry cleaned.
Yep.
But like, oh god. Like me
now...
sitting for 15 minutes with pee dripping down the costume.
I just look at Winnie the Pooh looking for the ocean. Were there other people who played Winnie the Pooh like for days that like you weren't working?
Mm-hmm. At any given time, there's at least 6 of each character.
Okay. And
so like there will be 6 Little Mermaids, there'll be 6 Peter Pans, 6 Winnie the Poohs.
Okay. I'm assuming that there's hopefully 6 different sets of costumes.
Not always. Not always, but like they dry clean it very, very often, thankfully.
Okay.
Or at least my area did with the Winnie the Poohs. So, from what I heard, Tigger always smelled really bad. I don't know why. I don't know what kind of issues Tigger had, but thankfully I was not the correct height requirement for Tigger.
Yeah, because you could be tall, right?
Each costume, they actually put you in a height bracket, whether you're allowed to costume as them or not.
Lots of bouncing for Viper.
You're just out here like, titty bounce, but as a weird fursuit tiger thing.
Well, I think Viper's also interested in a different type of bouncing too. Noodles, hello, welcome on in. Hey, a fair warning, chat can make me spin too.
Oh.
Yeah, do like a barrel roll when they redeem it.
Gotta find it. Gotta find it.
You gotta find it. Oh.
Time to get dizzy. Me who has like 3K points.
Viper just like, yeah, no, you guys just making me here for it. I'm here for it.
So for Piglet, you have to be really short. Actually, like I think the max height for Piglet is like 5'4". I'm above it by 3 inches.
I think Vix would be able to be a Piglet.
Like they have specific height brackets and costume characters that you're able to do, and my height bracket was only fitting for Winnie the Pooh.
Also, Noodles, thank you. Appreciate that. A lot of people like my laugh.
I mean, only in Disney does 3 inches matter. Just
only in Disney. see, there's also the response of like, well, if I'm so short, you could put some inches in me.
You mean you don't like 3-inch Punishers? You don't like them? What? What about my 2-centimeter peen?
See, the real lore behind Scorpia is the ghost Kaz because she just dies from her own jokes.
There's also crackhead lore, which I'm sure Sab has mentioned occasionally. There's crackhead lore that I'm a DILF, and basically I am the young gravy of our little group. I will fuck your mom.
Vivi, why am I going to be Piglet? Because I'm actually too tall. I'm taller than you, Vivi. Vivi out here just being mad because she's shorter than me by an inch.
Ooh, dang. Like, I'm half an inch, I think, shorter than my boyfriend. And it's kind of a hassle because, like, it's almost like his arms are longer than mine. Because, like, he's borderline gangly, but also like built, so it's confusing. And he puts shit on such high shelves, and it's so annoying.
Viper, I'm 5'6".
You're shorter than me.
I probably am. I'm shorter than a lot of people.
I'm 5'7" without shoes. And that's saying something, because I wear platforms with my butterflies. I got butterflies on my shoes. Oh, oops, got me mommy face. Oopsies. There we go.
One of my best friends in high school was absolutely hilarious. So I'm like 5'6". I basically stopped growing in high school. One of my best friends in high school, he's 6'7" currently. And I say currently because in high school he was 6'3". So it means he grew another like 4 inches after high school. But it's just hilarious. It was just hilarious seeing me at 5'6" and him like a full foot taller than me, just hanging out all the time. He's taller than me too.
The funny part is that I'm the youngest, but I'm also the tallest of my parents' kids. So it's like, why y'all all short?
Why y'all short? Genetics. Also,
like,
Phoebe
the funny
apparently
part is
woke up.
that my mom's freaking tiny. She's like 5 foot exactly. And I'm just like out here 5'7", like, ayo, what's going on?
Phoebe out here just basically like being angry and choosing violence today. You put her on the fridge. Just lift picks up, put her on top of the fridge, just be like, "Yep, no, you're not coming down anytime soon."
I mean, technically, if you want to be real petty, you could live on top of the fridge, and then like you have food, you got snacks, and then as soon as the person that's mad at you that put you up there gets there and tries to get food out of that fridge, you just like spider monkey off that fridge and just go rah. Just straight fight them from on top of the fridge. Use like some breadsticks or some salad tongs. Just like start smacking them at them. Like, nah, you get nothing out of this fridge.
So here's a question, and I want to see what it's always interesting to see what different streamers think of themselves. Do you consider yourself more introverted or extroverted?
On stream, more extroverted. Off stream, introverted.
Okay.
Like, I know that for a fact because like I put so much energy into streams to make everybody feel welcome, because I like that type of energy where it's almost like, I don't want to quite say family, because not everybody's like wanting to be family, because like it's the, hey, you're a hot anime bitch, I want to fuck. You don't fuck your family, man, unless you're into that. But I will 100% be in the corner in that closet playing Sweet Home Alabama.
I was just about to say, you don't fuck your family. Have you been to Alabama? or the joke of like the joke of somebody going, "I like you like a brother." It's like, wait, we're in Alabama. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Oh no. But yeah, I put so much into my streams because I want everybody to feel welcome, to feel comfortable, to be themselves and everything. And not just as a viewer, I want them to feel like a friend, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
So I put way more than I should into my streams, I'll be honest, because I am very introverted in real. Like, I will barely talk to people.
All of the energy goes to streams, and it's just like, nope, I want to just have it on time.
Like, I worked for a while I was streaming, and it was just you're so quiet, what's wrong? And I'm like, I put all my energy into streaming. Wait, you stream? And then like they popped in my stream once. They're like, where is this at work? And I'm like, I put all my energy here. I can't cuss at work, man. I put my energy into cussing and drinking on stream. That's it.
That's
Me, as I've never drunk on stream except for on New Year's.
Scarp just recluses to their corner nest. The sun inflicts pains. They roll initiative whenever the door gets knocked on.
The sun is a deadly laser.
Oh my god.
And this is why I want to live underground in the cat cave.
Scorpy's just like, wait, prison? You mean I get to have like solitary time alone and somebody gets to bring me food? Sign me up.
You mean prison where they sometimes give you computer time and books in my own room? Yeah. People don't bug me.
People don't bug you?
And they deliver food? What? I mean, honestly, like...
So I feel like you actually might have a really, really cool answer for this one. Favorite insult? And I'm talking like either someone else has told you or you've told someone else. I've actually said some really, really, really interesting ones for this one.
So there's a backstory with this. So for the past like 5 or 6 wipes on Rust, we've had issues with like the same team.
Okay.
They actually have a team name. They're that cheesy. They're called the Coomers. One of them in particular annoys the crap out of us, like so much. And my boyfriend had actually started using this as an insult to where it just started sticking because, you know, I'm a parrot. I repeat things I hear. So this person's like the rudest person on their team, like the shittiest person. Like they will steal everything off your body when you die. On top of, they will kick your ass like with a sniper and not even fight you face to face. Like they will be almost a full grid away and shoot you, and then go steal your shit.
Huh.
Yeah, he's an asshole. Anyways, so literally, his name's Ketchup Water.
Ketchup Water.
So whenever someone's being a dick, we're just like, "Don't be a fucking ketchup water, you bitch." And then they're just like, what do you mean ketchup water? I'm just like, you are the water of ketchup, the pre-cum of ketchup. Get out of here. Like, we've actually said that in voice chat like once, I think. And someone just started cackling because I knew who we were talking about.
But like, for real though, ketchup water is like the worst thing. Just like, I just want ketchup on like my burger or a hot dog, and it's just like no, you just get gross little water that just makes everything soggy.
See, Viper gets it. It's the Tamusi juices.
Also, just Viper writing in chat, just "Ayo, my people," when you were talking about the Coomers.
No, it's not the good kind of Coomer. They got Coomer from the Come Overs. It's not the Coomers as in Coom.
Also, Z apparently has your slime. What do you want?
I don't know. I mean, I'm in Zimu's Discord. If you posted there, I don't know.
Do you want to post it? Do you want her to post it there, or do you want her to DM you?
It can be DM'd me as well. I think I should just be called Scorpling. I think. Yeah. I changed my name in so many Discords recently that I'm like, I don't know what my name is.
I know I tagged you in when I posted today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just Scorpling on mine.
DM's good. I should have my DMs open. Is Sloom? Yeah, it's the cat that looks like grandma, but it has my hair on top of it. That's my profile picture.
Hey, yo, Ma, there's a weird looking cat outside.
And that started from like, that's so cute. Oh, I love it. Literally, that started from Sky putting that as my entrance sound on her stream. whenever I pop in, it just starts screaming, "Hey, yo, ma! There's a strange cat outside. The damn thing looks like grandma." Which also goes into the everybody calls me a boomer in our group.
Oh.
So it's just like the damn thing looks like grandma.
Oh my god. Hold on. I don't think you're that old though.
I think I'm younger than you, but older than most. Like I'm 28.
Yeah, no, you're younger than me. Scorp the elder cat.
I mean, I'm dead for a reason. Like I boomered so long that I died.
Also, we're gonna give a shout out to Z real quick.
Yes.
Cause
Please do, because like the slime's amazing. It's
but
adorable.
I don't know. Z, do you post your slimes to Twitter? Because I know she does them through like Discord message and stuff like that. I don't know if she's posted them on her Twitter. I know her Twitter can be accessed through her Twitch page. She does have, I believe, she can confirm or not. You're gonna open comms after you finish adding Scorpius to the list. Okay, so yes. So it sounds like Z is going to open comms for the slimes for people who want them.
Definitely get it. I highly advise. It's adorable.
It is adorable.
Mm-hmm. It's blue. It's blue. And blue. It's
Also in a minute, once the cooldown is off of that. Zay, hello, welcome on in. After the Twitch lets me do what's it called? Does that link work? Oh, it does. That is adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna end up giving a shout out to her husband.
Oh.
Or husband, significant other. Not married yet, but on the way. Mojo Lucky, we do Sundays, we do Soulsborne Sundays, me and him.
Mm-hmm.
We're playing through Dark Souls 1, but once we beat that, we're gonna go to Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3.
Oh.
So it's turned into now just we play on Sundays. It didn't start off that way, but now we do, so now it's just Soulsborne Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
Is it gonna let me do this?
Why are you so sorry? Are you insulting my gender? My gender of where are you? I still can't get over that TikTok, man. Like the emo gender.
Oh my
and
god.
My pronouns.
Also, for those of you who don't know, Scorpio basically lives on TikTok.
Pretty much. I'm not gonna lie. Like when I'm not streaming, I usually am scrolling through TikTok while I'm doing other stuff. Like even while I'm cleaning, like I'm just like going around the house putting like dishes away while scrolling TikTok because I have to have some sort of occupancy to actually want to do chores.
Wait, hold on. Viper says don't bring those days back. I'm over here just like, yeah, we're gonna change the playlist to be pure pop punk.
see, that's the better playlist. We bring back those days. Those are the best days. Hi, buddy. I didn't lock you out again.
Phoebe just like, I'm the laziest on Sundays would be unstoppable.
That's such a good song, though. Listen.
Yes, 2 weeks is a banger. Yes, agreed. The pure pop, the pure punk does work really, really well for Scorpy. I was over here just like, though, I want to mentally wake up, though.
How bad of skinny jeans we talking here, Viper? Like, the ones where the doctors kept saying that you weren't going to be able to have children bad, or...
The ones that ripped because Viper's probably on his knees too much.
Oop. Oh no.
Love you. Listen, it's fun to make fun of Viper because Viper just he takes it pretty well.
I do that to Viper's face. It's fine. Here's the thing: is that Viper knows I would say it to his face, and I say it in private. So whatever I say in private, I would say it to his face. Exactly. I come to you for the loot advice. Like I was talking about how I was getting NSFW art. I actually went to Viper and shot the shit with him, being like, "Hey yo, I need pose advice. Like I'm thinking about something like this and something like this." Or something like this, and just like sending various poses in our DMs. Like our DMs are so full of fucking hentai, it's not even funny. But like, it's easier to ask the Viper because Viper has so much NSFW art that it's like,
yes,
hey yo, opinions. Versus me, sometimes I'm say so, sometimes I'm not. It's really dependent on my mood, honestly. Like
that's
I tell
fair.
people I'm borderline asexual. Because sometimes I'm just like, nah, I don't want to see that. And that's why I have the NSFW Twitter. Because when I want to see it, it's there, and when I don't want to see it, I'm on the other Twitter where I immediately block it to where it's like, nah, I don't have to see it if I don't want to.
Sap, just say so. When is that?
It just hasn't been in a while, okay?
I feel like I know the answer to this because it's kind of like an all-encompass for this stream.
That is not how far I wanted to zoom. I was just trying to fix it.
If you want to be remembered for one thing, what would it be? I have a feeling this is going to be crackhead energy.
Yeah, probably. Like honestly, like that is my niche at this point. Like 90% of my streams are crackhead energy unless I'm really tired after doctor's appointments and whatnot. But like 90% are all like crackhead energy. Or me just going around the corner and just like, hey yo, it's time to fuck your mom. Like I don't want the DILF energy to be 100% what is remembered because I want that just like as a random Easter egg. Like specific people know about it and then they hear it in chat just like, what is this? I need a story with this.
I need a story.
Like there's crackhead lore for Scorp. Like Scorp eats left shoes. Like I go full Stitch and I eat your left shoe so I can beat your ass with the right one.
You go for Stitch.
Is the Stitch?
Ohana means family.
I've thrown so many people by doing that, by the way.
I used to be able to do it, and then puberty happened and I can't.
The what is it? If I tweak it a little bit even more though, I can do
Wait,
do
does
the
Zemus
Meatwad
have
voice.
shoes? I thought Zemus was Lieutenant Dan. Do you have shoes?
My design has legs. My wallet couldn't pay for it. I'll be getting legs eventually at some point down the line.
So you have to pre-buy your shoes. Got it. And since you're pre-buying them, I will be stealing all the left ones. You only have right ones.
Well, the little do you know, the thing that I ask for what's left behind is just going to be a drawing of my shoe that's just up on the shelf, just left by Scorpy.
No, it's just gonna be a shoe with a bite missing out of it.
So here's one that I
Or-
didn't. Here's one that I didn't send you, but I'm actually kind of curious now. Do you have any phobias?
Good question. I don't like underwater very much. Freaks me out.
Okay.
Like, also the Nether in Minecraft. Like, I cried. Like the sounds in the freaking Nether in Minecraft. I physically cried to where I don't go there anymore.
Oh, really?
Like I don't do it. The audio there freaks me out so bad to where I'm like, nope, get me the fuck out of here. Like I stay there 20 minutes, but I was sobbing the entire time. I don't do the Nether.
Is it the music or is it like the creature noises?
No, it's the creature noises. It's not even the music. It's the creature noises.
Okay.
Because I turn the music off for the most part. No, like, and I know the creature noises are made by a cat, like in real life. Like that's how they
Wait,
got
really?
the audio. Yeah, for some of the monsters in the Nether, they actually got a cat to meow into a mic, and then they edited the cat meows.
Huh.
I don't do the Nether. Like I have confirmed this many times with Sky, because Sky's like, just go get your own glowstone. I'm like, I ain't going there. I'll pay you emeralds. I will go scam some villagers for emeralds. I will not go.
I know. I actually have a phobia of open water, which is really funny when I tell you that I played Soma.
Yeah, I don't do water very much either. Like I've always had nightmares of water because weird thing about Scorby's family, one of my grandparents actually died due to drowning because their boat flipped.
Oh.
So it's been something pressed into me since I was a kid that, hey, water pretty, but also water dangerous. So it's a brought on phobia by parents and grandparents.
Okay. Yeah. No. Mine is. So
Then again, I am a cat, so water bad.
even so a lot of the fear of open water comes from like the lack of vision. But even clear water though throws me off. It like makes me unnerved and uneasy because there's no depth perception. So like you might be able to see for a while through clear water, but something that you might think is 50 feet, 100 or 50 yards away or whatever is really like 10 feet away.
Yeah, like underwater vision's weird with like perception of depth. On top of your visibility goes away the further down you go, so
Viper's just no Soma, no Subnautica, no Necrosis. It's really funny because I played Soma. It was a stretch goal versus I did a subathon for my birthday.
Yeah, I think I ran it into you a few times during that. I think.
Yeah, during the subathon, one of the stretch goals was Soma, and that goal got hit. But I can't even watch Subnautica. I played Soma. I like the story. I like the mechanics behind it, but I can't watch Subnautica. If you could go back in time and have a conversation with your 18-year-old self, what would you say?
Get yourself a better computer, bitch. Time to stream. Like I had a fucking Chromebook at the time, man. A Chromebook. That was my computer. And back then you couldn't download anything to Chromebooks.
No?
Because they were the original Chromebooks. It was like you couldn't download like the Windows programs and whatnot. Like you could literally only download files.
Interesting.
So there was no streaming software I could download. There was literally nothing. Like you had to just watch things or do like actual school shit.
Huh.
Yeah, no, Chromebooks back then sucked.
Meanwhile, I'm out here just like, yeah, when I was 18, like I had a very basic Dell laptop that had like integrated graphics.
I wish I had, but no, I had a Chromebook and I had a Wii. Specifically a Wii. And that was when like the Wii U was starting to come out.
I make fun of the Dell laptop that I used to have, but I used to play like WoW. I used to play like League of Legends on it. Like I used to do a whole lot on integrated graphics.
So, speaking of WoW, I play WoW currently. Like I started playing during Legion. Oh my god! If you haven't seen Dragonflight, you should look into it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So I used to play during Wrath of the Lich King. And I did give up WoW a long time ago because one of the things about me, and I'm kind of realizing why I have it exists now, but I kind of have an addictive personality, and it's
Same.
because I hyperfocus.
Me with Rust, honestly. Like I'm not even kidding. Like I will sit for like 12 hours on Rust and not realize that it's been 12 hours. Like boyfriend will come home. Did you do anything today? What do you mean? Why are you home? It's only been like 2 hours.
Don't let me get addicted to WoW. Crying in vanilla and the fall off of later years of Sylvanas. Yeah. But so like WoW, when I used to play during Wrath of the Lich King, I started playing during Wrath. During that entire thing, I leveled multiple characters to max. I got multiple characters PvP geared, and I had a friend that I met that me and him just used to spend entire days in like the arenas. To the point where I played my main was a Holy Paladin that I had very specifically spec'd to work in PvP.
Why is it everybody I talk to is a freaking Holy Paladin?
Well, okay, so weirdly, I didn't like raids, I didn't like dungeons, but I liked PvP healing.
That's valid though.
So basically back then, I don't know if it still exists today, but back then there was a way that you could spec where you could take your channeled heal and make it proc for an instant proc, and it costs more mana. And then the entire setup that I had was just all based around mana regen.
So, unfortunately, since then they have extremely nerfed Holy Paladins.
Yeah.
So Anchor plays as a Holy Paladin and has been playing as a Holy Paladin for 10 years now.
Okay.
I know this from like all the crap he bitches about. They have nerfed them almost into the ground, but he still refuses to get another class. Meanwhile, he's the guild leader of a 3 mythic raid team.
Oh.
So they have 3 different mythic raid teams.
Okay.
It's I don't touch the raids. I just goof off and do my merry Minecraft bullshit of, oh hey, that's a pretty shiny leaf there. I'm a pick it. And I do story quests and dungeons. That is it.
Okay.
I don't do raids. I am in the guild for moral support.
One of my favorite things to do for PvP was just like, hey, what's that? We're in the flag carrying map. All right, I'm the main healer. All right, bet I'm gonna carry the flag. And people are like, wait a minute, what? I'm like, yeah, no, you just protect me. I'll mark you with my heals and just heal myself, and by extension, you're going to not die.
Yeah, pretty much. Like that's something Anchor does as well. Although he doesn't do too much PvP these days. Supposedly, before we met, he did a lot more of the random battlegrounds. I think it is.
Okay.
He did a lot of those before we met, apparently, and he got bored of it or something. I don't know. He has ADHD brain as well, so it's like, like he's hyper-focused on something and then like stop playing.
I used to. What is the capital for the Horde? Is it Ogryn?
Orgrimmar.
Or Orgrimmar. I used to sit outside Orgrimmar with my PvP gear while waiting for queues for the PvP. And I would challenge some of the people there, because the people that used to hang out there, or at least on the Horde side, used to be some of the best spec'd PvP people. And like I would challenge people to one-on-ones as a healer class. And we're talking like hunters, rogues, we're talking like all kinds of people. I would just challenge them while waiting for queues. And people could not kill me. Like, I literally would sit there and be like, all right, I'm not going to use anything to hit you. I'm not going to use any offensive spells. and you're just gonna try to just use your full DPS combo and just try to burn me out. It was kind of hilarious. Like just watching the rogue just come up and be like, okay, there's the stun, there's the kick, and it's like this is what I've spec'd around to make it so I don't actually have channels. So like, yeah, there goes my instant heal, and we're gonna pop that, and we're gonna pop that, and then watching this as their combo runs out, and then just like, all right, now I'm gonna go on offensive. And like when I would say like that, I'm literally typing in the local chat. So like I literally stop doing what I'm doing as they're just full on me, typing, all right, now I'm gonna go offensive, telling them, and then burning the full combo, and ended up just burning through their health. And they're like, you're a healer, how? I'm like, I just know my class.
Because Holy Paladins were broken back then, like in a good way, but like it's they over nerfed them now.
Yeah.
For that reason.
I think back then, if I remember right, the Holy Paladin, like the top ability was like, hey, here's a cone heal for like, it's really good for raids because you can heal a huge area. I'm like, yeah, we're not gonna take that one, and we're gonna take those points and put them into other things. Like I like heavily like chose my own tree for that one.
Yeah, like they did something different this expansion. It's very weird, but I'm not sure if I like it or not yet. They added
Okay.
skill trees to shit. Like
Okay.
almost everything has a skill tree, even your professions now.
Interesting.
Like your talent tree is a lot more different now. Like it's not just the talent tree before. It's like straight up a skill tree, but for your talents.
Skill trees have returned.
Yeah. It's world of skill trees now.
Okay.
Yeah. But I've actually been really enjoying the new class that came out, which is the Direct Theory Evoker, as well as they added Dragon Riding, which is really interesting. Basically they took out the reason for flying mounts.
Okay.
So literally now the main flying mount you would need is a dragon flying mount, and then you're good to go forever. Like there is no purpose in leveling up flying. I think they're gonna remove it.
Interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
DOA,
really
hello,
weird.
welcome on in.
Yeah, it's very weird. I just glitched out. That was weird.
Getting the maid outfit now. Phoebe out here just now we're gonna go full aggressive with that.
What about maid outfit? What?
Vivi wants to see me in a maid outfit.
I mean, just attach the goggles to the little maid thing, the little hat thing. You already got something on your forehead. You just attach it to the little like maid frilly thing.
Listen, DOA, if you wanna pay Sai and help pay for some tweaks to my model and whatnot, I wouldn't be opposed. My wallet would be happy.
Yeah, just drop a couple hundred, get Zimu some legs so he isn't Lieutenant Dan no more.
I'm actually thinking I'm actually thinking down the line, closer to my 1 year, doing a donathon, not a subathon, but doing like a donathon, trying to raise money for model improvements. And by improvements, like just basically flushing out, adding some toggles, adding some, things that I want to do. Sai! Thank you for giving a shout out to Sai. Hello, Sai. Welcome on in. How's it going?
See. This is why I like being 3D, because I could just make multiple models and be like...
Yeah, that's fair. However, I will say one thing that you can't do with 3D, at least not a way that I've seen people be able to really do easily.
Like, there's the old school model with bunny ears.
You know one of the downsides to doing 3D though? You can't do things like, well, there's that. Chat just spinning me around. Or or
I found it, by the way.
It's also harder to do things like this and like be able to flap and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. That way. There we go. I figured out how to spin a little bit ago.
Oh, yeah, we do appreciate lurkers here, by the way. So it's just like,
If you ain't lurking, you're twerking. And we love both of you, either way.
Kisa can spin. Ayo.
Ayo.
So we're gonna put a twist on a question I sent you.
Okay. I'll be honest, I didn't read the questions just so I wouldn't be prepared.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I like answering things on the fly. It's why I'm like, whatever.
Okay.
Like, I prefer to be more honest with my answers versus preparing things.
Okay, that's fair. Do you have a favorite childhood memory, or do you have an embarrassing childhood memory that you'd like to share?
Oh God. Amazingly, I was able to remember it, but when I was 2, I knocked out my front 2 teeth, and they didn't end up growing back till I was 9, mind you.
Oh no.
I was looking at chickens outside the like front window or whatever, but I was standing on top of a sewing machine.
Oh.
And then I proceeded to figure out how to escape by jumping off of sewing machine. And then I knocked my front 2 teeth into the side of the window, like the window bottom thing. I can't think of the word for it right now. Like, it's not complicated, but look at all those chickens. Literally, me as a 2-year-old man.
Was it the windowsill?
That's the word. Yeah, I knocked it on the windowsill and my teeth came out, so my mouth was just like dumping blood. But I still tried to fucking escape to go see the chickens. So keep in mind, I'm like dripping blood all over the floor, and I had recently learned how to unlock the door because my mom didn't child lock things properly.
Oh.
Because we lived out in the fucking boonies, so it didn't matter. Like, she would have to come find me occasionally, like 3 blocks down the road as a 2-year-old wandering off to the fruit stand and be like, "Hey yo, can I have fruit?" And then the old ladies at the fruit stand would just call my mom and just like, "Hey, your kid escaped again." Like, I grew up where there was literally a cornfield next to my house.
Okay.
It was fine.
Also, Psy lurking and twerking. Ayo.
Anyways, I learned how to escape, so I escaped through the back door because it had like, you know, those weird locks that are on like RVs and stuff, where it has like the thin handle.
Yes.
That you can easily like break into and break out of.
Yes.
I figured out how to break out of that with like a toy credit card or something.
Okay.
And so I ran outside.
Were you gymming locks at 2 years old?
Yes. I was also the type that my mom continuously would tell me she had to physically duct tape my diapers onto me because I would rip them off. So I'm dumping blood out of my face and escaping and jimmying a lock to go outside to see chickens.
Oh my god.
Apparently I traumatized the neighbor because I had actually jimmied the lock and gotten outside because the chickens weren't ours, it was the neighbors.
Oh.
So the neighbor came outside to see what was going on with chickens because heard like the frantic chicken noises. And I just like had caught a chicken and I looked over with like missing 2 teeth, gushing blood, and holding on to a chicken like the videos of cats where like they're hugging it too tightly. Me holding a chicken, looking over, like dumping blood out of my face, looking like I ate their fucking chicken.
Oh my god.
As a 2-year-old, so it's worse. So it's like, oh god, demon child.
Oh my god.
That's probably one of the most embarrassing stories, not gonna lie, because like I tell people that happened, they're like, what the fuck was wrong with you?
It reminds me of a memory I have when I wasn't like young, but I was like I was of the age where like I would like I'd be like cooking like stuff for myself or like making my own lunch or whatever. But like I was still pretty young, and my mom had this weird thing that was like a wooden box, but it was like shaped in a way where you could stick like a bagel in it and then use it as like a guide for a knife where you could just cut the bagel in half without cutting yourself. But I'm like, you know what, we're gonna be lazy and we're just gonna just not use that. I don't know why I didn't use it. And as I'm cutting through the bagel, I end up cutting into my thumb. And
oh no.
me not wanting to get in trouble for it, decide, hey, I have got a big gash in my thumb, but we're not going to tell anybody about it. So I run over, grab like paper towels, trying to get it to stop bleeding. But like, it's a sharp knife I cut myself with.
Oh no.
Yeah. So like,
No.
making sure it's not bleeding as I'm running upstairs to like wash it out and making sure it's like clean and like put like wrap it up and put like gauze and stuff on it. And my mom going, why is there a trail of blood leading upstairs? It's like, it's nothing.
It's nothing. It's fine.
Don't worry about it. Don't ask questions you don't want to know. Tis but a flesh wound, quite literally, actually. What did you do? Nothing. So, at what point, you said you've been streaming for, at this point, a year and like 9 months? Year and 10 months?
A year and 10 months?
Because March would be, what, 2 years for you?
Yeah.
How long did you know you wanted to stream?
Honestly, it was a very spur of the moment thing to start.
Okay.
So, I didn't know I wanted to stream. I just thought, oh hey, this is interesting. I'm gonna try this because mid-COVID, there's nothing to fucking do at home. I was at home for a lot of COVID.
Okay.
Like
fair.
I was doing some work from home, but not a lot. So I was like, hey, this might be interesting to start doing as a hobby. And now it's turned into almost 2 years later, and I'm still here. So hyperfixations, man.
Yeah. If you could go back and restart, like let's say that you know everything that you know now, would you change your approach?
I probably would have started learning Blender immediately. Not gonna lie. Like, as much as I loved Vroid because it was easy, it was a pre-built thing, I'm a lot happier with my custom model than I am with the Vroid model.
Okay.
And it was a lot of pain and like mental pain trying to figure out like a model that felt like myself, if that makes any sense.
Mojo with a self-care check.
Constantly changing models so much on top of feeling spooked learning how to talk to people and just talking in general while no one's there.
Yeah.
That was the main spook starting out.
That is a skill that you have to kind of learn until people start showing up in chat.
Exactly. Because as a streamer, the main thing to start out with to learn is to learn how to talk to yourself, even if no one's there. Because a lot of people, if you're not talking at all, will just immediately dip out. And it's something that I learned fairly early on, but it still took me like a couple months.
I will say that there is a balance to be had though. So interesting enough, if you're somebody who constantly talks and just fills empty space, and like we're not just talking like if you're talking about things and you're actually like telling stories or doing whatever, like that's one thing. But like I'm talking like you're doing things that just fill air for the sake of filling air. Then that's also slightly, I mean, it's not a terrible thing, but it's also too much.
That's how I am with the streamers that do the random noises for no reason to fill air.
Mhm.
Eh.
There's there's a different thing though that like if you get into a habit of like making a noise that helps you think, then
Valid.
it's
That's
slightly
different. That
different.
ends up becoming one of your things with streaming.
Yes.
But when you're just screaming for no reason, like I've been in streams before where I'll be honest, I've rated a lot of people because I like building the community. I like spreading love to other streamers after I'm done streaming. It's one of my main things that I focus on is rating out. That's what I focused on since day one. I've raided into some people that immediately just like scream at the very top of their lungs upon getting a raid, like completely. And then they'll just continuously scream over and over again. I'm like, why are you doing this?
You pop whenever you're thinking. Yeah. So like one of the things that I've been getting into a habit of, I don't know if I point it out, people are gonna realize what I do.
Is it
Well, I try not to say so I speak a little bit slower. I let there be a little bit gaps in my voice, and instead of saying the word I'll just give a space. I do say or a
I
lot.
make the demonic possession noise when I'm trying to get my brain to work. Like that's not even on purpose. I've done that since I was like maybe 10.
Just the demonic brain reboot.
The noise. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Just that's the dial-up sound.
Yeah, that's the Scorpy dial-up. Hi, buddy. I can't cuddle right now.
If I have the time to think about what I'm saying as I'm saying it, now I'm aware of saying or but what I'll do is I'll give pauses in what I'm saying to give my brain the processing power to actually catch up with the words coming out of my mouth.
Me having to cover my cat's face because my face is trying to track it.
An actual cat possessing your model?
Yes. Like, for some reason, his face likes to catch on my tracking. And it derp. Oh my god, stop looking at the freaking cars outside. Oh my god. Like, that peek up was him straight up getting tracked because he went on his back feet parking up to look outside. Oh my god. Reasons why sometimes I have to lock my cat out of the room when I'm using my model. Because his face can be tracked because he's a tuxedo cat.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, with tuxedos, with like the middle line, they think it's a nose.
That makes sense.
Because the eyes are brighter, it actually tracks it.
Oh.
It doesn't track it when I use my phone app, but my phone's half dead because I forgot to charge last night, or else I would.
I'm lucky enough where I have a cable that's a USB-C to a USB-C.
I could do that, but I don't like killing my phone battery.
Or, sorry, not USB-C to USB-C. It's a so I track with an iPhone. So it's a Lightning to USB-C, and it goes straight into the back of my computer, which all it's really doing is providing power at the moment. But if I did track through like VTube Studios, because currently I track through vBridger, but if I did VTube Studio tracking, then I could connect directly to my iPhone rather than connecting through the network.
I use iFacial mocap for VC Face.
Okay, I use the same program for vBridger. That's how I can do things like all the fun things.
Those are things that I'm currently working on programming into my model because it's a lot of facial shapes to add in Blender. It's
yes. Yes.
Hassle.
And when I tell you that like there's a lot of work and tweaking that goes into not just like when it comes to the rigging side of things and the work that Sai has done, there's also the tweaking it to make it work with your own face and being the puppeteer.
Are you saying I'm not the cat controlling the stream? What?
What, you mean I'm not a harpy read IRL?
Dude.
My immersion is broken.
As dorky as it is, a lot of the time I do have like clip-in cat ears that I wear a lot.
Meanwhile, Vix is sitting over there behind me with her headphones on. She's got the cat ear headphones.
I can't do the cat ear headphones. They end up too like heavy on the top of my head.
Okay.
Like I don't know why, but like the top of my head is very sensitive. I think I was dropped as a child or something.
Maybe it was the windowsill accident.
No, that was just my freaking mouth that hit the windowsill. Which, shockingly, knocking my teeth out at a young age actually didn't mess up my adult teeth. So my front two teeth that I knocked out are actually very straight. Unlike me.
Vix needs Fox headphones.
Yeah.
So Mojo, you know the headphones that I suggested that you and Z get? I think those ones are big enough for her. Did you try these ones on, Vix? I have a pair of headphones that are like over ear, but they're round in shape. They're not like the typical oval shape, and they're super comfortable to wear. And also, unlike typical headphones or a headset that are like, they're the gamer headset or the like computer headphones, these ones don't have a microphone on them, so they're literally just headphones.
Interesting.
Because why pay extra money for something you don't need?
I mean, I'll be honest. I don't have a standalone mic. I use a headset mic.
Okay.
Like for everything. I have an Astro A10 and I haven't wanted to get a standalone mic because the mic quality is decent.
Yeah, it is actually pretty decent.
Mm-hmm. And it's
Whereas
actually decent for a budget headset. It's only like $60.
That's not too bad.
No. Good mic
I forget
quality,
how
good
much
sound quality. It's nice.
I forget how much these were. These ones I got because they were really, really high quality. Like we're talking DJs wear these headphones for like sound quality. But I also got them because they're surround sound. So when it comes to games like Soma, I actually can hear things move around me, which is pretty cool.
See, Vix gets it. The A10's a good headset. I currently have 5 in my closet in case the one I currently have breaks. Like, I'm not even kidding. They were on sale for Black Friday, so I bought 5.
Oh my god.
I have storage of headsets for the next like couple years because they went down to like $30 or something like that. They were almost half price. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna pick up 5.
Also, the ones that I have apparently are $150 on Amazon right now.
Oof, that's not too bad of a price for a headset though.
No, especially when I tell you that like they're professional quality, like DJ professional quality.
Yeah, that's not bad for a headset. Like I've seen some headsets that go for like 200 plus, and I'm like, huh.
So I wanted something that wasn't going to have the inline microphone or one that like even folds up or whatever, because it's like that's just gets in the way. Like, what's the point?
That's valid. Like if you're not using it for a microphone, not needed. Like you said, why pay for something if you're not going to use it?
Right.
I don't have space for a standalone mic, so it's like, I have to have one that has a fold-up mic.
So before we moved, I had the standalone mic. I've always had a mic, boom arm, so it will clip onto the edge of the desk, and then I can position wherever I want it to be. And I can make it float around. The one I currently have is actually screwed into the desk and just permanently attached. Because part of the reason I did that is because if I didn't, it's a heavy duty arm that if I push hard enough on it will actually cause the clip to fall off the desk.
Oh no.
It is a heavy duty arm.
Ooh. What'd that arm do though?
I will say though that there is a significant quality increase when you get like an XLR setup.
Mm-hmm.
Since you've been streaming and VTubing,
Mhm.
have you had anybody close to you that's been like a mentor or like an inspiration to you?
That's difficult because like everyone I met hasn't really been a mentor or anything
Okay.
because it's been like we all bounce ideas off each other.
Okay.
Because when Ghostly was running, because I did recently shut that down, I was running Ghost Live for a while. That was my main thing. Was like, hey, bounce ideas off each other, share knowledge.
Yeah.
So that is my main thing with streaming. Is like, hey, how do you do that? Teach me how to do that because that's something interesting that I want to add to my own stuff. So it just is constantly bouncing ideas back and forth. Like I help Sky with Mix It Up and stuff, but
Okay.
I learned that from Void Debris because that was a shared knowledge type thing. It's just a constant communication of not like hiding how things work, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Like I've
100%.
seen people on TikTok talk about how like people are hiding how things work with like BQBot and whatnot. Like they were like hiding what program they used for it and not
I
telling.
know. Whereas I'm over here, just like if you join the Discord, I have a entire channel like that's just like a dump for, I call it stream help, but like really cool things that I find, like the closed caption thing I just found yesterday.
Mhm.
I put into that channel. It also shows like how to like split up your audio, do different tracks. It's just a whole bunch of everything, like microphone filters, setups and stuff like that.
But inspiration wise, I haven't actually talked to them like one-on-one or anything. But Girl DM is actually a heavy influence for
Okay.
me wanting to keep a 3D model because of how much they had that was programmed onto a 3D model to start out with before they started moving into 2Ds and whatnot. And how much you can program and how much you can do on your own because Girl DM did their model themselves.
Yes.
So it's like a huge inspiration for a 3D VTuber, especially a bigger one at that because you don't see that very often.
Right. Also, Rampage, hello, welcome on in. Rampage from a time that I used to be a part of a community that I for a game that I don't play anymore. But yeah, welcome on in. How's it going? Long time no talk.
Oh no.
Yeah, I made a lot of friends playing the game, but I decided to give the game up because it was taking up a lot of personal time.
That's valid. That's like me with Cookie Run Kingdom. How I made my name, man.
Yes, it was a Star Wars game.
It was Star Wars.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
So you know how you ran like a group in your Cookie Run game?
Mm-hmm. The guild and all that, yeah.
Rampage joined the group that I was a part of because of me. He ended up on part of the leadership team, and me and him worked a lot with each other when it came to like planning stuff back in the day. But yeah, I've been really busy over here. Oh god.
Huh?
Oh god, we Raven. Wait, do I have a color filter on my model? Hold on. I gotta make sure that that's not on anymore. Oh, I'm not transparent anymore. Raven's good. like this is crackhead energy incarnate.
This is what happens. Like, this isn't even on proper caffeine. This is just on B12.
Outside of getting jittery, I'd be scared of what you'd be like on actual caffeine.
I've done it a few times on stream, not very often. I honestly just go on huge tangents. Like, pretty sure Sap can confirm.
Bouncing off the walls again.
Listen, I was doing my best impression of a screensaver thing from the DVD player.
Oh, you do the just the hero. Wait, supposedly there's a way I can do that with VBridger. I have to figure that out. I gotta look up how to actually do the screensaver thing.
I think there's a way to do it. I think I've seen a streamer do it.
I know that I think Argon posted a way to do it. I just forget the actual thing to do.
I feel like I saw someone actually have it programmed into channel point redeem.
Wait, really?
Uh-huh. I don't remember how they did it, but they were using a 2D. I just know they did it. I'll have to see if I can find the streamer that did it. And I'll let you know, because like it was something interesting that they physically programmed it into VTube Studio.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because like I don't only look up 3D model stuff, like I find the 2D stuff interesting as well, because eventually I might move over one day when I have money. That's a lot of money though. Like I'm the cheapest cat you can find at the moment. $5. And that was the price of my hair, was $5.
I mean, there are ways that you could, there are ways that you could save money trying to do a live 2D if you wanted.
I know, I could easily draw and rig it myself, but like, one, I get very irritated with my own art.
Okay.
And two, I cry when stressed out rigging things.
Oh no.
I've cried so many times over the model I'm currently using, it's not even funny. Like the facial expressions alone, trying to figure out how to do that in Unity Nightmare Fuel.
What do you Oh my god. What do you think is an important lesson that you've learned in your time since streaming and VTubing?
Not letting things get to you as easily.
Okay.
Like, there's gonna be people that pop in. They're not exactly the nicest of people, but you can't let it get to you. Like, I'm still working on that one, to be honest, because I still have issues with what I was having issues with a couple months ago.
That's so weird. And
Yeah.
there's nothing that they can do about it.
They get banned for 3 months and then they come back. They get banned for 3 months and then come back.
Huh. That's so weird.
Mm-hmm. I'm just to the point where I'm just like over it, so it's like I'm gonna work on myself instead.
That's fair.
Obviously, you can't fix yourself, so I'm gonna fix myself.
That's fair. Further on that, what do you think is a lesson in streaming and VTubing that can only be learned by diving straight in? So like we're talking like research and whatnot can kind of prepare you for it. What was that?
The YOLO dive. Because that's literally what I did. I was like, I'm gonna learn how to make a model and then I'm just gonna throw myself in. Okay.
But yeah, you can like research and like look into it and ask people for advice and stuff like that. But until you start doing it, you can never really learn that kind of lesson.
I had a lot of issues figuring out how to set up audios to where it properly made the mouth move and
Okay.
tongue and whatnot with the model, which everybody described how to do it. I couldn't figure it out for the life of me forever until it took me going into Unity, fixing it through Unity itself, because old model mouth go very, very wide. I don't like that because I don't talk that way in real. So it's
Okay.
like I don't want my mouth being like 10 times the size of my face, you know?
Wait, you don't wanna look like this when you speak?
No, even that's like the proper proportions. I'm talking let me see if I still have it.
Wait, what's funny is that when it does that, the mouth actually isn't that much bigger than
Wait,
normal. I'm
this
just
is one
super
of my older
smiling.
models. Older model. Rah! This is even like after editing it. Rah! Like the mouth it goes large. Oh, let me see. No. There's one of them. One of them. There you go. It takes up so much of the face. So much of the face.
Oh my god.
There's also the crackhead Scorpio that I use the most for crackhead stuff. You got games on your phone?
the mind crack Scorpy.
Minecraft Scorpio. Which Cargo made this one. There we go.
Yeah, you were using that one a lot when you did a lot of Minecraft.
I mainly use it for Minecraft streams. I still use it.
Are you gonna make a Minecraft version of the one that you currently have?
I'm not the one that made it. That's up to Karg, and I think I would have to pay Karg for that.
Okay.
Eventually, probably though. Like, I don't know how the bell would work in Minecraft. Because he makes it to the actual proportions of the Minecraft characters themselves.
Okay.
So you can actually put the blocks together in Minecraft. Say, like, you're making a statue or something. You could actually use the model as reference for that, for the exact blocks and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
I've done it on a couple of the files. I plan on doing it again. But yeah. Like, color matching and everything, because he does everything to Minecraft scale type things.
Oh, okay.
He's actually very true to Minecraft, which is interesting. That's very large.
Z's asking if she can bug you for model tips later.
Oh, sure, I'm down. Feel free. Like, as I said, I like the sharing of knowledge in my community. Like, if someone knows how to do something that you need help with, feel free to ask. And if I don't know how to do something, I can get you with people that do know how to do it, because I don't fully know how to run Blender. But Karg and Bunny know how to do it like so well, because they've been on VR chat forever and built their own models.
What's a character trait that you like to look for in other people, and
I don't specifically look for it, but usually the crackhead brain clicks with other crackhead brains. It's like the single brain cell clicking and attaching to the person that it goes to next, and you're like, "Oh, hey, friendship! You also have the crackhead brain cell."
I know one thing that helps a lot is I try to match the energy of whoever I'm talking to, and I think that's one of the things that people don't understand that I do. Sap, you're a crackhead. I think almost everybody in chat right now is a crackhead.
Honestly.
To be honest, in some way, shape, or form.
Honestly. But life isn't fun if you can't be a crackhead sometimes.
What? So this one could be interesting to hear from you. What makes you passionate, and what gets you motivated?
Oh, that's difficult. So motivation is a very difficult thing, especially recently.
Yeah.
Usually it's like out of boredom and actually wanting to socialize that I will stream, not gonna lie. At least recently. Before it was, hey, I have a schedule I need to keep with this. Like, I stream at 10 a.m. till like 2 or 3. Like, schedule. Now it's like, hey, I miss my community. I want to go hang out.
That's fair.
Which honestly feels like a healthier streaming to me. Honestly,
yes.
It's not as mentally draining.
Eli, welcome on in. Yeah, that I think that is. I know I put out schedules and I try to maintain the schedules as much as I can, but that's my organizational part of my brain speaking. It's not like I have to keep hard and fast to that. It's more of like I'm busy enough to the point where if I didn't have a schedule, I'd forget.
Valid.
Plus, it also helps me kind of like plan out the week when it comes to like, what do I want to play this week? And even then, what do I want to play is usually like subject to change at any time with any of my schedules.
Given schedules and whatnot, you collab a lot more. So it's like, hey, I need to actually make sure I keep the schedule so I don't like double book and whatnot.
I can show you a screenshot of my
Oh no.
of the way that I have to plan out. Like I know I mentioned before stream, like I'm planning out all the way through like first week of February at the moment. But like I have to like write down like dates and like I have like DMs with people that I'm like pinning messages in because if I don't, it'll get lost. And plus, it's not just a reminder for the other person; it's also a reminder for me, so I can go back and jump down to wherever.
Yes. Like with ours, I think you pinned the day because I was like, just to verify what day this is.
Yes.
Like.
Oh my god.
Huh?
Can I show this on stream?
Huh?
Okay, hold on. Fix made me something.
What made?
She I gotta make this my reactive for where is it? It's gonna be huge.
Padaru! That is so freaking cute.
Right? I'm gonna make this small and it's gonna be. But one of the cool things is it's got a little Aqui on it. It's actually adorable. It's awesome.
It's got Aqui.
I'm gonna put it here. You hate my hair. That's fair.
What?
She doesn't like the gradient. It's hard to draw. I also feel bad for anybody that I try to get artwork commissioned of myself because feathers.
Valid.
Like
especially if they're
wings.
Like realism.
Right.
I can only imagine realism feathers like with that many.
God bless Sai. Sai did an amazing work and spent so much time on my feathers. Yes. Like, God bless Sai.
Like, I'm only imagining the like $500 commissions for like illustrations with feathers.
Yeah,
I have a feeling they would charge you so much extra.
They would. I tell you, like when it comes down to like getting commissions and things like that, I always have to emphasize people like, hey, I have wings. And they're like, okay. I'm like, no, those are my arms. I have wings, like feathers. I'm like, oh. It's always a fun one.
I'll be honest, it's part of why I went semi-cliche with model design. With the whole cat girl thing. Because one, I am obsessed with cats. And two, it's fairly simple to get art of it. It's just cat ears and a tail.
So mine comes from I work in aviation. I think I've told you before. So that's also where the theme of the bard kind of comes from, like being obsessed with aviation, growing up around aviation, working in it. But also part of that extends to like, obviously birds, aviation kind of, it's really easy to draw the tie between the two of them. But then even further along that though, when it comes to like birds and how to turn into a VTuber, I was like, I could either do a human form and like a bird form, or we could go in the middle and go with like a harpy.
Honestly, you don't see a lot of harpy VTubers, so it is something unique.
And even then, though, when's the last time you saw a male harpy?
Exactly.
I've had so many people tell me that like they haven't seen another one, and we're not even just talking VTubers. We're just talking male harpies. They're 9 times out of 10 a female.
Well, Well, that's how it was glorified in not theology, the one where it's like mythical.
Mythology.
Yeah. Me,
Not
thanks to the
theology.
religious word first.
Not theology, but mythical. You mean mythology?
Listen, I got maybe 5 hours of sleep, man.
That's fair.
Anyways, in mythology, normally they're classified as women because they used harpies to describe women as like horrible creatures harping on
Yeah.
people and shit. So it's like,
Well, there's also the fact of people went even further to say that women were typically, I know this isn't always the case, but typically they're smaller, more diminutive, which lends itself to flying and flight. But yeah. What types of things excite you?
That's difficult.
I know it's hard to sometimes put into words, but like, do you get excited over like new anime releases? Like, do you get excited over like new game releases, new skins?
Game releases always exciting. Like Dragonflight, I was playing on day one the moment it launched.
Okay.
Fortnite was playing the end of season and day one of season. So yeah, game launches.
Okay.
But there's also like hobby type stuff. Like if I figure out how to get my model running and stuff, I'm having a blast.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff like I'm actually excited to work on. I just don't have the time to work on at the moment. With the VC Face adding a new integration for file type to where it doesn't have to be just the Vroid thing. I'm actually excited to tinker with that because it would make me have the ability to use shaders and whatnot on my model to where it's the proper what it's supposed to look like and not just the Vroid tuned down version.
Okay.
Because like my hair not supposed to look like highlighter. It's actually like my old school hair color. Like settings, general setting, not that. Avatar selection. Like it's more this tone of hair.
Okay.
Less highlighter.
Okay.
With the shaders, it's not as funky. Like I have that in VR chat already set up. The problem is that you can't use the shaders with Vroid integration.
Oh, okay.
So it acts funky. And when you try to use the shaders with the Vroid integration, it turns into a highlighter. Which I don't mind, but it's a lot to look at. I know for a fact.
I know they've been pushing updates to VBridger to the point where I believe now you can track using a webcam with VBridger and actually still have like mouth shapes and stuff like that. I didn't get a chance to look at it, but I know Sai, my artist, was looking into it and he said it's actually really, really cool. Like webcam tracking is becoming, I don't want to say more and more accessible, but more and more not in line with, because iPhone tracking is still a step above, but it's a huge improvement over what it used to be.
I actually do use a webcam for tracking, at least sometimes when I'm too lazy to use my phone. Like I'm currently using webcam. It's not really bad. Like I still have my movement properly and my blinks are actually synced properly.
Okay.
My main thing is the mouth movement doesn't always track, so I do have it set up with my microphone.
Yeah.
Like most people would. It's easier to do it with microphone because I have, like I was talking with how I don't like my model having such large mouth. I talk less with my mouth than I do like most people watching them talk. Because like I've had hearing issues and whatnot occasionally. Infections, very sickly child.
Yeah. I used to work around planes, so I've got hearing loss.
Yeah. so I've gotten used to like just reading lips and like watching mouths while people talk. It's like something weird that I just focus on. Uh, so I see people talk larger than I do, and I'm like, oh, that's different. Why do I do that? So it's like, okay. It's part of why I actually programmed it to have such a small opening of mouth whenever I talk.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
I wanted it more realistic to me, at least.
That's interesting.
Mhm.
I know I have a problem sometimes where if somebody says something to me, I have the double-edged sword of ADHD brain, so sometimes my brain doesn't process what they say when they're talking to me. And B, if I can't see them when they're talking, I don't always understand what they're saying, even though I hear them speaking, because I don't have the context of their face movements to understand what they're saying.
That's valid, though. Like, partial tisms, not really. But I have to focus on something while I'm talking to someone.
Yep.
Come on, camera, dude. There we go.
This one's always a fun one because I've gotten a whole bunch of different answers for this one. What is a myth that you commonly see for people who have about streaming or VTubing?
That you can't do it with like high functioning products. That you have to have all the expensive mics, all the expensive equipments. You really don't, honestly.
No, you don't.
No. I started out with a Ryzen 3 streaming
Okay.
and a onboard graphics card.
Okay.
You don't need a lot. Like, it will be rougher on your computer, yes. But if you want to just dip your toes in, go for it. Just download OBS. Get Vroid. Vroid's actually not hard. You can make yourself in Vroid. You can make a model that you want to be. You can figure out like an OC design and just make it. Like, Booth is a heavy help with that, as well as if you wanted to sink deeper into modeling and whatnot, you could either look into the 2D process or you can look into Blender for a 3D process. It's not hard. Like, honestly, VTubing is one of my passions at this point because it's something I've put so much time into and learned because I wanted to do something. Because COVID, there's nothing to freaking do in your house.
Right.
Like, people were painting the walls out of boredom in their house.
So what, to kind of like double down on that point even further, though, if you to make it even lighter on your system, using a PNG to stream as your main face is even lighter on your computer, and it's an even easier to get into.
You can use VideoTube, however you pronounce it. I think it is. And have like 3 facial expressions for a PNG tuber, and PNG tubers are definitely the cheaper route to full-on VTubers.
Yep.
Until you want to actually double down and get a VTuber model.
And just because you use a PNG as your main face, let's say you don't have an actual model, it doesn't make you any less of a VTuber.
No, you still have the aspect where you're still interacting with chat. That's my thing with it. Like, from the beginning of stream, I like being able to interact with chat and having people see that it's me, even though I'm faceless, kind of, you know? Like, I use PNGs a lot, actually, still. Mm-hmm. Whether it's me just hanging out and I don't feel like being tracked that day, or the game can't function with high model function because I have so many bones in my hair alone.
Yeah.
PNGs are like a lifesaver. If you don't even have to use the VideoTube, there is the Fuji Discord reactives, which you just need 2. You need open mouth and closed mouth, which is really easy to use as well. And actually, they updated that to where you can actually program your open mouth and closed mouth into a GIF and add that to your open mouth to where it opens and closes while you're talking.
Yeah. There are a lot of resources out there that are really accessible. Mm-hmm. for instance, one of the people that I know that just got into streaming, he's been wanting to do it for a while, but has since had help with getting like resources and stuff like that. He goes by It's Just Urkel. Him and his wife have just started streaming. One of the things he did was he got PNGs made of the two of them. Hold on. It's just ERKEL. Wait. It would help if I spelled it right.
Fail.
There we go. So he got a PNG of both him and his wife, and they do a lot of streaming. They do co-streaming collabs and stuff like that, where it's like they were playing a game like called Kiwi, and like doing all kinds of stuff like that. And it's the two of them streaming, hanging out and stuff like that. He doesn't actually have a super powerful system right now, so he does like a lot of lighter games like that. But like part of that ease, the ease on his computer is because he uses the PNGs for both of them. Makes it a lot easier and a lot more accessible.
Like Sky actually started out as strictly PNG tuber with the Vidio tube and a PNG tuber model that had 5 reactions, I think it was, like facial expressions.
Okay.
And that's how Sky does things a lot of the time, because Sky didn't have a cooler for a long time. We don't talk about that.
Didn't have
Sky,
a what?
A cooler.
Wait. Hold on. How?
So she had the basic cooler, but it wasn't cooling properly because the Ryzen 7s, they run extremely hot, right?
Yeah.
She had a bunch of high quality shit without a proper cooler.
Okay.
So everything ran hot. Everything.
That's really bad for the lifetime of those items.
Oh, I told her that 7 months ago. She only just now got a cooler last week.
I mean, if things start dying, that's gonna be an expensive fix.
Yeah, especially since she got the 3050s when they were really expensive during COVID.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was over $1,000 just in a graphics card.
I mean, granted, now it'd be a lot cheaper to replace, but still, that's still
like,
expensive.
I just upgraded from a 1050 to a 3050, and it was $262 before taxes on Black Friday. So that's not bad. Like, it's a fifth of the price it was when Sky bought it.
Yes. Right now, I'm running a 3060 in mine.
Yeah,
I do want to wait ideally until like next year, because I think the 4070 and the 4060 are being released. And I would love to get a couple 4070s for both my system and Vix's system. She's running a 1070.
Yeah, I would definitely either upgrade to that, or if it ends up being very, very expensive, potentially because those are out, graphics cards that are higher up might go cheaper in price. So
yeah, they're already
like a 3050 or 3060 for a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
And that will even be double what it was. So
I'll tell you that the 1070 performance wise is about equivalent to the 3060.
Yeah. Like,
there wasn't much of a jump for the 2000s.
My main thing is graphics changes.
Yeah.
Because Rust, I was running very, very low graphics. Like, the first day I had the graphics card fixed, I played Rust, and I was like, there's texture in this gravel. Like, I was squatting and just, like, walking the train tracks. And I'm like, these train tracks have Rust on them. And they're like, no shit, it's Rust.
Oh my god.
They're like, why are you staring at the train tracks? And I'm like, there's texture on it now. And they're like, what is wrong with you? There's always been texture. I'm just like, yeah, but I didn't have a 3050.
Yeah, that's part of it. So yeah, that's probably something that's going to come down the line for
like, even
upgrades.
Fortnite looks slightly different, not fully. I'm still working on tweaking my Fortnite stuff because To me, it looks blurry, if that makes sense. Like, because
So
Unreal Engine.
I'm wondering if Fortnite uses a setting which I actually got to look to see what the new engine. I want to see if they put the NVIDIA. Yours is an NVIDIA card, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they put the NVIDIA DLSS in there.
It's possible.
Because if they did on a 3060 or 3050, it's not good for their performance.
No.
Which would
when I opened Fortnite, it does say that it's not recommended. They actually advised me to change drivers. And I'm like, nah, fam. I ain't fixing my drivers.
to change drivers.
Because it recommended a older driver for Fortnite.
What?
Mhm.
No.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, nah, I'd rather it just be blurry because it's just the character models that are blurry.
I bet I wonder if it's it's gonna be something like the NVIDIA DLSS and stuff like that. Because
Yeah, next time I open Fortnite and it pops up the message, I'll screenshot it and show you because like I don't know what's going on with it. I just know it's like change your, and when I click on it, it sends me to the NVIDIA page.
Huh.
To get a different graphics driver.
That's weird.
I don't know. I have the latest driver, so and the Fortnite can fix their shit. I'm not fixing mine.
Ugh.
It's not my fault. It's a Fortnite problem. That's not a me problem. Because it doesn't affect actual gameplay. It just affects the character models.
Yes.
It's only the character models, so I could care less, to be honest. Unless it messes with my All Might, then I'd be mad.
The other thing too is with this new season they changed the
Yeah, they moved over to Unreal Engine 5.
Yes. Which is part of the reason why things look a little bit different. Things might run a little bit different. I actually got to go back into my settings and check performance-wise what settings work for mine.
Reset everything graphics-wise for me, but it could have also been the graphics card change, but it reset everything.
So I'm willing to bet that there's like an NVIDIA DLSS or something like that that got turned on in your system, and that's what's causing blurriness. Because like, so I've been playing Darktide a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And they by default had DLSS on, and everything looked a little bit blurry, a little bit wonky and whatnot. And I turned off all those extra settings, and then the game sharpened right back up. And I was like, huh. Like it might work on like the higher end cards, but like on the lower end cards, it just can't keep up with the processing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any tips for maintaining consistency and for getting out of like creative funks?
At least the getting out of creative funks, honestly, I just take breaks from specific things, or I switch games, or I switch what kind of creativeness I'm doing. It's why I actually enjoy being a variety creator.
Okay.
Because I can constantly just move from thing to thing to thing and just everything constantly changing. I don't feel like I'm stuck in one niche, at least where I used to be. Because I did start with Cookie Run Kingdom. It was the main thing I did. It was one of the only things I did on stream.
Okay.
And moving away from that gave me more liberty to change things constantly. Like, I can play Fortnite one week and then just get bored and go play Rust for another bit and then go play Warcraft again. And then to where I'm not constantly, oh god, why am I blurry?
Is it Discord? You don't look blurry on my end. I wonder if it's just Discord.
Might be Discord. I don't know. I don't know.
I know for me along that lines, like even though I put a schedule out with the games and stuff like that, I know I said subject to change at any time. There have been times, and there will be times where I go, hey, I know I put this on the schedule, but we're not going to do that. We're going to do this instead. And like, it's a stream time decision or like a, as I'm loading the game up type decision where I'm just like, you know, I'm really feeling this.
Like I used to do clips and stuff on TikTok, but it burnt me out a lot.
Yeah.
And that's why I started doing the MMD content, the voiceover content where I use SoundPad. like,
Yeah.
and made actual TikToks with audio versus just posting clips. Because it burnt me out so much just having to edit clips down to where it fit in a TikTok format.
I know. I have a tip I could show you if you really wanted to record things using OBS in TikTok format. Something that I found out. I also have a website I could send you where it does the editing for you.
Oh. Would love link, yes.
There's a couple programs I could send you, a couple tips I could send you for that kind of stuff.
Because I think I was using Canva for a long time to where I did a lot of the editing myself.
So one website, it's called, I think it's Join, hold on. It's Join Combo. Hold on.
Oh?
We're gonna. So we've got this first one, it's Join Combo. And what it does is when you log in with your Twitch, it auto pulls clips that people have made from Twitch and puts them in that format where you can edit it down to have that vertical format of TikTok or like Instagram or whatnot that you want to do. And then there's also a desktop program that you can get called CapCut that also makes it really, really easy to edit things. And I guess it's not all that different from like Canva, but it lets you do things like filters and whatnot that's commonly used on TikTok.
Interesting. I'm definitely gonna have to look into that when I have time. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, time-wise, I'm borderline booked out until like mid-January between doctor's appointments and stuff coming up IRL and streaming.
Yeah, I feel that. Like I was looking at the schedule. I was looking at the schedule this week, and I'm going like, next week is Christmas, y'all.
Yeah, like, I purposely moved stuff around to be able to come here. Not gonna lie.
Did you?
I had doctor's appointment in the morning. I moved it to the afternoon.
You didn't even tell me that. You just told me you had one for the afternoon.
Yeah, I moved it.
Oh my god, Scorpy.
It's fine. I would have had to be at the doctor's for like 3 hours anyways. It's fine. I just moved what block of 3 hours. Because it's
dedication.
Because it's the type of doctor's appointment it is, they don't care because you're literally just there for 3 hours getting like infusions and shit. Anyways, like you just have to sit there while shit drains into your arm. That's just like whatever. Like they don't care if you change your appointment time unless they are fully booked, which they aren't, thankfully. Dedication though, for you. Friendship. It's still the same day. It's fine. We briefly touched on roughly when we were gonna do it, and then I made sure to have my appointment be later in the day. It's fine.
So let's see. I had a question and I blanked on it.
Mood.
Let's see, this is a myth. Do you have any questions for me while I'm trying to remember what I had?
Cake or pie?
Cake or pie? Pie. I'm a huge apple pie fan. I'm very much like Dean Winchester. I absolutely love pie.
That's a mood though. Like high-key, I am a pie person. I don't like cake very much. Like for my birthday, I will physically make pie instead.
Well, I still appreciate a good cake. I'm not gonna lie, but given the choice between the two, pie. Part of that also stems from the fact that I've got bad teeth, so too much sugar causes pain.
Mm.
So that's part of it.
I can do sugar, like lots of sugar. Like it
I'm
really.
not a dean, maybe a Cass at best. Yes, you're right.
Yeah. I like sugar. Don't get me wrong. Try to cut back on sugar because way too much sugar, not good, not healthy. I don't do cake though. I don't like the texture. It feels like I'm eating a sponge.
For cake?
Yes.
Well, I mean, like, they literally describe cake as spongy sometimes, so yeah.
Well, like visibly, it looks like it's a sponge. You're like breaking pieces off of it, and like the inside still looks like a sponge. It's just a frosted sponge without the Brillo pad on top. I don't like eating sponges.
So, actually, here's an interesting question. How did you and Anchor meet?
Oh, long story. Long story. Like it's been almost 8 years now, actually, in August. Um, so this is Scorpy crackhead energy to its finest.
Okay.
So I had recently moved where I'm currently at, right? I was couch surfing on my sister's couch for a bit, and my sister's like, "Oh yeah, I met my husband through Plenty of Fish. I used to fuck around and make fun of the guys that were shirtless there or showing their peen." So I went one step further. I made an account to physically DM people with like a picture of a grandma as my profile picture, saying to put a shirt on. Your mother would be ashamed of you.
Oh my god.
And I'm like immediately rating peens if it's like their profile picture. I'm just like, your peen looks small. Put it away. Grandma's mad at you.
Oh my god.
And Anchor saw that it was just like some random bitch off Photoshop because Anchor's very smart. He like cross-referenced the image and it was like, hey, you have similar interests as me. And I'm like, insulting peens? Because he had DM'd me randomly. And he's like, nah, you have anime, manga, these music artists and all this stuff, and you're actually really close by. Do you want to hang out sometime? And I'm like, I just moved here. I don't have a house.
That's great.
So he's like, okay, cool. Can we be friends or something? I'm like, yeah, bet. So we met up at the mall, and like, it's been history. Like we've been together for 8 years now.
That's amazing.
Scorpy crackhead at her finest.
What's great is you sit there and just, how did you meet your significant other? Well, you see,
I was insulting people's peens. see, and you know what? Now that it's like a current type meme, that is the Dami Mommy energy that we all need, is to insult people's peens on the internet.
While I'm coming up with the last couple questions, chat. Do you guys have any questions for either of us?
Yeah, feel free to ask questions. If you couldn't tell, I'm a very open book.
Do you have any favorite books? Speaking of.
Oh, that's hard. I read a lot. Like a lot. Cause like when I was a kid that like had nose stuck in a book.
Okay.
And has continued even into adulthood. Like I know some people like drop off reading when they turn 18 and whatnot because they're too busy and whatnot, but like I've continued. I can't think of one recently that isn't smut. Let's just say my childhood favorite was The Thief Lord.
Sap immediately, just smut doesn't count. The Thief Lord?
Mm-hmm. It was a childhood favorite. 2 kids, pretty sure parent died, and their aunt had adopted them because they only liked the younger child because the younger child was like the pretty angelic looking child, like blonde ass hair, blue eyes, etc. And was trying to send the older child to like adoption.
Okay.
But the little kid kept running away because, hey, you can't just keep me and not my brother, whatnot. So they went into like a band of misfits of like runaway children in Venice because that's where the mother had like been raising the kids, was in Venice, and the mother used to tell like fantastical stories about like the dragons in front of like one of the museums and crap. So they kept trying to look for the dragons and whatnot. And they ended up meeting the Thief Lord, which was a little kid that just kept stealing shit from their parents because they wanted to give money to the poor kids. So rich kids stealing the silverware from their parents and selling it to a pawn shop.
And then giving the money to poor kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, it's actually a really good book. Like, even as an adult reading it, it's a good book.
I know one of my favorite series, this was back in high school. It was the Sort of Truth series. It was a lot. It was a series that really dived into topics and themes and whatnot that you don't really deal with on a day-to-day basis. And it used a fantasy setting to do that, and helped. Even though I didn't always agree with the main character and like the ideas that they learned from it, but it really helped me kind of like think about it for myself, different aspects.
I just remembered I still own my copy of The Thief Lord.
Oh my
god,
so
freaking ratty! Like, I'll have to send you a picture of how ratty it is because I read it as a child. Like, it's ratty.
Oh my god!
Like, my brain just clicked. I was like, wait a second, that's in my closet. I know where that's at. But yeah.
So,
brain went burr.
So, here's a question. Do you have a motto that you live by?
I would say be gay, do crime as a funny haha, but it's not my motto. Live like there's no tomorrow, but still be respectful of others, I guess.
Okay.
Because you never know how much time you actually have, so better to live happily doing what you love on a day-to-day basis versus just miserable 24/7 doing shit you don't want to do.
That's fair. I know the one I really, really like and the one I keep telling people is be unapologetically yourself.
Oh god, that's an old emote for my channel, Bobcat. God. Scorpy Bezos, goddamn.
Gotta get those Bezos bucks.
Literally, that I think was from my original debut. I think, like, not my but my original one. Someone edited it because I was like, I would get a better model, but I'm poor, and they're like, "No, you're not poor, you're rich." And then they sent me that. And they're like, Scorpy Bezos over here with all the Bezos bucks, not sharing nothing. I'm like, I'm poor, man, but I wish.
So I'm going to flip this one around. It's going to be a weird backwards question. Is there anything that you wish that I asked you?
Interesting.
That's also a hard question too.
You didn't ask me my favorite color, although I kind of said that in my lore, but still.
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue. My favorite color is purple. Can you tell?
Yeah. You know, that's usually how you can tell with VTubers what their favorite color is based on what their model looks like.
Well, funny enough, the colors of my model actually primarily come from the non-binary flag. Speaking of, there's one right behind you. But the purple, white, black, and yellow, all the colors are still there, and then the blue and green are complementary colors.
Mm-hmm. I just like blue, man. Blue. And pink. I can tell because Cotton Candy Ghost Cat. Like it literally says it on my pants. That's what the straps on my pants say is Cotton Candy Ghost Cat in like different phrasing.
Oh my god.
The right side says Candy Cat and the other side says Ghost Candy Cat.
Oh my god. Totally. Sap, wait, you've been watching her for how long?
Long time. I actually accidentally stole Sap from a friend of mine.
Accidentally?
Because like they don't stream super often, at least that I've noticed. Has Crystal streamed recently?
Scooby.
Like longer than I've known Sky, I know that. And I've known Sky 8 months.
Yesterday?
What? I missed her stream? Damn it. Because I know Crystal's been doing a lot of YouTube content and trying to move over to YouTube. But yeah, longer than 8 months, I know that. It's been a hot minute. Actually, you might have come into my community a little bit before my re-debut. So a little bit before I met Zemu, actually.
Yeah, I know. I came in as a result of your re-debut. I wasn't there the same day because I was debuting on the same day, but I think you streamed like the next day, and I popped in.
I was streaming almost every day back then.
And then like a week later, you did the I'm on Scorpion, you're Scorpy.
Yes, because it was April Fool's Day.
I was working that day, and I was just like, we're just gonna be here vibing in chat, and I was just making fun of you simping over all the Butler boys.
Honestly. Not my proudest moment, but one of the funnier moments. Like people are like, wait, what? Because there's a few clips of it on my channel of me just like, how do you like your eggs? And I'm like, I like mine scrambled. Yeah, the gremlins
but Scorpio because she streams WoW really late and just jam it out to music. Yeah, you did a lot of you do listen to a lot of music that not a lot of people listen to on stuff now.
Well, usually if I'm going to be deleting the VOD, I won't care. I'll be honest with what's playing.
So
whether
like
it's DMCA or not, I'll delete the VOD afterwards.
So the stuff that I play just has separated audio. That's why I'm playing whatever.
I still need to figure out how to separate my audio. It's a pain in the butt.
I can show you how. It's actually not that hard.
Eventually, one day.
What is so we've been going for just shy of 3 hours now. So if the people watching, if the viewers had to take away just one thing from this stream, what would you want it to be?
Scorpy's on crack. I'm not wrong though. Like, this is my personality almost 24/7 on streams. Almost, I do say, because sometimes it's like, ayo, I'm tired. I had super early doctor's appointment, but 90% of the time I do have crackhead energy. It's how I express myself with that. see, even Bob categories. I'm a cool gremlin cat VTuber. You forgot
and
then, there, though.
And then outside of your Twitch page, where are other places people can find your content?
TikTok, Twitter. Technically I have Facebook, but I don't upgrade that. So I wouldn't recommend the Facebook. I haven't updated that in 2 months. I have Instagram, similar to the Facebook. I haven't updated that in about a month, maybe 2. So would highly advise mostly TikTok, Twitter, and Twitch. I don't have a YouTube. I eventually might make a YouTube, depending on how far Twitch decides to nerf money into the ground.
Fair.
With the recent changes, yikes.
I know, like I have a YouTube because I export all the VODs there so that they're not lost into the ether.
I was putting some VODs to YouTube, but it takes so much time to upload.
You can hit export on it as long as you link the two.
Yeah, I have it linked, just even if it's export.
Scorpio out here just like, I'm doing things the hard way. And I'm like, wait, Scorpio, button.
Well, sometimes I edit the videos before I put them to YouTube so it has less cussing.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
Because YouTube be very more strict on that. They be like
True.
slapping the ban hammer on you for saying the F-bomb.
That's fair. I'm out here
So-
going, people don't watch the VODs anyways, so here we're just going to put the unedited VOD there.
See, Bobcat gets it. That's hard. I do specify that I am a lazy cat for a reason, man.
Yeah, you know what else you could do if you wanted to work on Instagram again?
Mm.
Post your TikToks to,
Oh, I
to
do that every
Instagram as
time I
Reels.
upload those. Those go to my Reels or my page. It's just been a hot minute since I've updated everything except Twitch.
That's fair.
Time. I do plan
That
on
is-
recording more TikToks today, though. That's one of my things on my list. Like, I have a
So-
list of audios that I haven't used that I need to use so that I can delete them. It's just filling up my sound pad, and I plan on filling my sound pad with Christmas music to blast on Rust 24/7.
Oh
So-
my god.
Well, me and Sky are building a festival of lights of sorts.
Okay.
So it's going to be like a drive-through Christmas light type thing, where you drive the car through, and then there's a laser tripwire that will trip the lights to all turn on at once.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's
That-
really cool.
It's why we were up very late. Because we were claiming a large area for that.
Bobcat
So-
out here just like
I know cursing adds flavor, but YouTube doesn't like it. Cursing makes you not sponsorable. Supposedly,
True.
because I've
supposedly.
cussed so much in HelloFresh freaking sponsorships.
I think that's just because they do, bulk invites, but imagine cursing watches one of my VODs just oh.
Ew. Ew.
So do you have any upcoming streams?
Probably later today of playing Fortnite. And tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow's Saturday. Maybe Gremlin Hour streams tonight and maybe tomorrow. It depends on Anchor's Warcraft schedule because
Okay.
he is loud as fuck.
I believe that.
See, this is the reason why I don't stream on the weekends. And why I didn't used to stream on Wednesdays and Thursdays, because those were his off days.
Okay.
When he's on Warcraft, he's doing guild leader stuff. 90% of the time when he's doing guild leader stuff, he is screaming at someone, calling them an incompetent fuck. And it picks up on my mic and makes me peak.
Oh my god.
Because they can't get hit their cooldowns properly. Like, he was actually in a voice call till almost 2 a.m. last night because he's working on rosters for the Mythic raids.
Okay.
They have double the amount of people than they need for a Mythic raid at the moment.
Oh, my model is freezing. Why is my model freezing?
I don't know. The new Fortnite is pretty cool, but Bobcat, did you hear? They're adding Deku and like My Hero Academia characters to Fortnite. Like,
Are
I plan
you?
on the moment I get on Fortnite, I plan on buying All Might, man.
Oh my god.
That is my plan. I have V-Bucks because for 2 months in a row, I bought the crew pack so I could get the free V-Bucks. Because I actually like the skin that came out for the crew pack.
Oh, okay.
So it was like, hey, I actually like this skin. I'm gonna subscribe for 2 months because you get the alt version color as well as the normal version color. Plus
Okay.
you get over 2 months, you get like 300 V-Bucks. Wait, not 300, 3,000.
Okay.
Plus, if you subscribe to it before the battle pass comes out, you get the battle pass for free.
Okay. I think the
So-
first time you subscribe to it, you also get the battle pass.
Mm-hmm. Well, during that season, you get the battle pass. So yeah. Or they give you the refund for the battle pass if you already paid for it.
Yes.
So it is
So,
decent if you like the skins that are coming out.
so one thing I offer to everybody who I do interview,
Mm.
as we start to wrap up, is there anybody online that you would like to raid, that you would
Good
like to guide the raid?
Good question. Let me check my list.
Also, I know I don't know if you've seen it yet because I did give you the role in the Discord. There is a chat that you should now be able to see with a role that I've given you. It's called the Nest chat. So anytime that I do an open nest, or am just inviting people on, I'll ping that chat first.
Oh.
So you're more than likely to stop by and get involved in those kind of things.
One of my PNG artists is actually about to go live. They're doing this. They're starting soon screen right now, which is my main one with my cat in it.
Is that
That's Fluffy Ball Mimi.
okay? And then is there a raid message you would like to do? Pumpcat, what is that? What is an emote?
What is the emote? What did I miss? No. I accidentally clicked on the stream. Oh, what is there's Frogger. And then there's the 02 dance. The cat caught the bird. The cat caught the bird.
The cat caught the bird. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go ahead and get the raid started, and then we'll get that typed in.
Yeah.
We get those. I have my raid emotes. If you guys want to stop by, take part in the raid message. Appreciate you guys. If you guys do hang out for the raid, one of the things that does help the Twitch algorithm a lot is if you spam emotes. It certainly helps a lot with visibility. Plus, taking part in the raid, you get the extra channel points so that you can bully me more in future streams. I do want to thank everybody for joining, and Scorpy, you've been an amazing guest so far.
Duh.
Appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah.
And I hope everybody has a great rest of their day and or night and or time zone.
Time zones.
But until later, the Scorpy streams later, I hope everybody has a great one. Bye.
I'm a fish.